We are one player short, but he would be botted by his wonderful
His mother.
So you know he'll make proper decisions and won't
Yep.
be mocked at all. But previously on Phandelver and below, you guys were on the Treebor Trail, making your way to both Wyvern Tor and Agatha's lair. You decided to go ahead and hit up Wyvern Tor first to deal with the quote-unquote orc marauders. On your way there, you happen to spy an old, broken-down tower. You went to investigate this and found there to be a tent outside the tower where there was a man, a wizard, wearing red robes of some variety. You actually spoke with him, and he seemed rather congenial for looking extremely suspicious. And then you found out he had a large number of the undead waiting in the tower next to him. And he explained to you that he was a red wizard of Fae who was there on a certain mission. He was looking for the ghost Agatha to find out some information about a spell book, the same spell book that you guys requested to find information on for Sister Gariella. I pronounced it right for once. You had a conversation with him, and it was going okay for a little bit, but suddenly it turned into a bit of a back and forth, and then it became hostile. The wizard told you that he would pay you, of course, and use that excuse to go off into the tent and summarily turn invisible. A combat began as the zombies all came to light and began to rush out of the tower toward you, and you all were hit by a mighty spell that knocked a couple of you unconscious. The wizard, not interested in killing you, called off his zombies and allowed you to live. He demanded now that you head south to Wyvern Tor, deal with the Orcish marauders on his behalf, and then be gone, with no reward. It was your lives were reward enough in his book. So you guys retreated, you licked your wounds, you went to Wyvern Tor, where you clowned on a bunch of folks hiding out in the cave. There was literally only one orc, so the fact that they were called Orcish Marauders was odd. But hey, it is what it is. You defeated them, including an ogre that was amongst their number, and after that, you said, all right, well, that's taken care of. We'll report that in Phandelver. I believe Odessa removed the head of their leader so that you guys could bring it back with you. She tossed it over to Archie, telling him heads up, as a pithy little joke. But you guys began your way back to Conneberry, which you found is a town that's in ruins and has been destroyed for quite some time, in fact. Not without seeing a random ogre that was wandering the roads, seemingly chasing some sort of butterfly or insect of some sort in the air. And then you found a trail that led off to the woods. Is there you found a singular cottage where you encountered the spirit. Well, the Banshee, Agatha. There were also these strange kind of pale pink, hard to tell, like either butterflies or fireflies that were kind of floating around in the air. And just this sinking cold feeling as you approached. You encountered the Banshee. You gave her the cone, and she in turn gave you knowledge. Knowledge that unfortunately is 100 years too late, as the book that was being sought was traded away a long time ago in a place that no longer exists. So, you managed to avoid angering Agatha, and despite a few creepy moments where she may have reached in to try and grip at the heart of one Bobby, you all escaped with no issue. You began your way back from Conberry and set up camp. And that is where we begin, as you have all been around the campfire, as a strange ogre came stumbling out of the woods. Its eyes with a pale pink light, as more eyes began to appear on its body. And suddenly a warning that Agatha gave you seemed to already be coming to fruition, for a spider has many eyes. And this is where we will begin rolling initiative. Alright, so this thing comes stumbling out of the woods, Bobby, as the eyes alight on it. And you aren't sure exactly what it's doing, but it seems to be moving toward you.
Okay. Are you a friendly?
Kill it with fire.
Are you friend or food?
I don't speak monstrosity. I just need, give me like 2 thumbs up or like 2 eye twitches if you're friendly.
You watch as many of the eyes begin twitching.
Well, maybe he doesn't know how to count. It could be friendly, guys. What do we do here?
What do you mean, blast them?
I don't want to anger it if it's just trying to have a friendly conversation and I just, only speak common giant Nosh and Nordmarian.
Like, it doesn't look like it's friendly.
Archie is grabbing like the bridge of his nose, like right up. Right
I feel like
You see a confused look on Odessa's face as you're
like he doesn't look like he's gonna come here and have some like tea at our fire with us.
Well, maybe if we made some tea, that's a great idea. We should make some tea.
You're gonna lose your turn to talking.
Yeah, I swear.
I am going to. I'm gonna hold if it attacks. Can I say anyone?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold my fire bolt.
Okay.
I am on the wrong character. That's why I don't have firebolt. Ha ha ha!
All right. So you're backing up, holding an action.
Yeah, I have my hands up ready.
Yeah,
if it attacks one of my friends.
All right. At the end of your turn, it's going to use 2 of its legendary actions.
Thank God.
And you watch as the eyes are kind of like convulsing a bit. Its mouth opens wide and goes, and these strange lights begin to pour out of its mouth.
But nobody's taking damage, right?
Nobody's taking damage.
They could be friendly lights.
As these will join the initiative.
Initiative could be a ploy.
You see
Oh
these
my god!
very similar, strange-looking
Oh, those
tail,
are pretty.
almost butterflies.
Like
or
the butterfly thing.
fireflies.
Yeah. Oh,
just
that's
pour
pretty.
out of its mouth.
That's really pretty considering
one
the
where-
source that it came from.
Yeah, right?
Archie, it is your turn.
Archie's gonna run over this way. 10, 20. He's gonna take a shot at the ogre.
Alright. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. Unfortunately, you do not get the
I
sneak.
like the way the new damage thing
Right.
shows up.
Yeah,
but
right?
you do 8 piercing damage. 0 kind of thuds into it.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, alright.
No, yeah.
At the end of your turn, it's going to use its last legendary action. You just see it grips its head. It just starts.
See? Say it sad, guys. It doesn't want to fight.
And that seems to be all it does. Alright.
Oh my God.
You watch as these little fireflies just kind of wistfully over towards you, Bobby.
Please explode.
Oh, you're so beautiful. Only beautiful things.
And it's going to use a psionic flare.
It's a beautiful psionic flare that would never do
I need
anything
you to
bad.
make an intelligence save, please.
Oh my god.
Am I on the right character this time? We'll see. I am. 14.
All right, you hit the DC, so you'll only take half the damage. So you take 7 psychic damage as their wings just kind of start like beating, and you feel your mind starting to hurt, and one of your eyes starts to bleed from the side.
Oh,
Now,
Jesus.
because this thing came from it, does it count as him, or because I said him, it's him?
You can attack now.
Okay.
You are pretty sure this is hostile at this stage.
Yeah, it's disadvantaged since it's up in my biznatch.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to shoot at the fireflies or?
Yeah, I said whatever attack, so this thing attacked.
Okay. A 10, unfortunately, will miss.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm sorry. 10 does hit these guys. You hit. Well, then roll
Nice.
damage.
Sorry, though. Yeah.
Nice. 10 fire damage. Just you burn through some of them.
Okay. So they do start to like scatter. Cool.
Definitely destroyed some of them. But there are enough there that they're still kind of fluttering around you.
Mhm.
Need to fix this here. That.
2024 combat rules are awesome.
Yeah, I really dig them.
The weapon mastery is so good.
All right, it is Odessa's turn. She doesn't know what's going on here. She's like, "Are you all right, Bobby? Do you need me?"
They're not friendly flies.
Okay, she'll run up and swing her sword at him.
my eyes are bleeding, and I'm like fanning my face.
Exploit them.
All right, she swings through one-handed. She disperses these in a kind of strange pink mist that kind of filters out of the air. And there's just these odd little sparkles. I need you and her to make a con save. Okay, she succeeds. Bobby, okay, I have to write this down. Bobby fails 1.
Don't like that.
Cool. All right. And then she'll finish her, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She'll move up to the ogre. All right. These little fireflies are going to... over here. Guess they'll just swing on them. Okay. She'll do some damage to them on their way out. And I need you to make an intelligence save. There, Archie. Yeah. You take 8 psychic damage, and you are incapacitated until the end of your next turn. As you feel these things just start fluttering towards you, and the wings beating, your mind begins to just go into a haze. And you lose focus, and it's like your vision is blurring all around you, and all you can see is just these lights everywhere, and it's disorienting you.
Whoa. Whoa.
Alright. It's the ogre's turn. It's just gonna bring up its fist and try and slam down on Odessa.
While he's crying.
Just... and the first one misses. And the second one comes out. Hits.
Is he whispering those?
He might be.
Oh, is it whispering? Oh, dang,
yeah.
hold on. Public.
Trust you. What was the hits though? Just curious.
Did the fairy fires?
Yeah, we
go
see the psionic flutters.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious what he missed.
14 missed, or 11 missed, and a 20 hit.
Okay,
He's got a +6 to hit.
that's okay.
And does 14 points of damage to her.
Woo.
And the weird weeping sounds stop after he hits it, and he just starts laughing a bit.
Oh no.
Channing, you're up.
Channing had been kind of like squatted, like on this little whatever pillow here, and she kind of jumps up, and she's still kind of like in a little bit of a squat, and she's like, this is just terrible. This guy is laughing, and I need him to shut up. And she's gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on him. Just a first level though.
Lamp agrees with you.
All right. Wisdom save. I'm going to use these new sheets. There they are. He rolls a 1, he fails. But the nature of this creature, unfortunately, he's resistant to the psychic damage. But it does still
Does he
do
still
some
have to run?
damage.
Does he have to run away still though?
Does that
Or
use
is he
its reaction?
It says on a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use this reaction.
Okay.
Here.
So this is where you'll learn that ability he used previously actually burns his reaction. He normally gets 1 attack, but if he uses that legendary action, it primes him up, so if he misses, he uses his reaction to make another attack. So he doesn't run away, unfortunately.
Doesn't have the ability to run away.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and he's immune to the...
He's not immune to psychic, he's just resistant.
Resistant, okay. So he
Yeah.
just takes half the damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it did do a little bit. This thing's not totally gone, so it's only resistant.
And then she is going to spin around and point at Garrigan and be like, "You're up, buddy," and cast Bardic on him.
Alright, and it is Garrigan's turn. At the end of your turn, we'll burn a legendary action, and he starts going into that weird weeping noise again. Now Garrigan's up.
That's so weird. Okay. Just see. It's a little bit farther away. Alright, so he is going to move up first, get closer to the action, because, he's not about staying behind there. And he's got 30, okay. Because, he's got to honor his father, all that stuff. And does he have
disappointment. You're not ready.
And then he's going to I'm not used to playing a barbarian. He is going...
javelin.
Yeah. He's gonna javelin him. I'm just making
I believe he can rage as a bonus and throw.
That's what I was thinking. I was just making sure he didn't have anything else. Yeah, so he's gonna javelin. And did it?
Like a running throw.
Yeah.
That'll it.
And then he is going to rage.
Right, I have to check something here. Because I know he has an ability as a berserker.
Oh, let me click those things.
I don't know if it's for melee hits specifically.
He's got the... Are you talking about the Savage Attacker?
Frenzy. When you do
Frenzy.
a reckless attack, you deal an additional 2d6 the same damage weapon to the first target you hit in turn with a strength-based attack. Okay, so if you want to do reckless and roll again, see if you crit.
Yeah, I'll do it reckless. Why not?
Yeah, because I think that's what
That's what Liam would do. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I think the first one.
Yeah, the first one actually was a crit, so he did crit.
Yeah.
But that means he gets... Go ahead and roll an additional 2d6. Okay, but that'll be plus another 12 for the crit. So 14, 20, 26 damage. Nice.
Nice.
Man, they made barbarians slap in this new edition.
Yeah. They're pretty sick.
Alright. He lets out a mighty javelin that just thunks into this thing's body.
He doesn't say anything, because he's mute today.
He's a sore throat.
He throws the javelin and then he begins T-posing.
Yes, he just poses. He doesn't say anything. He just looks to the sky. He's communing with his ancestors.
Alright, at the end of his turn, yeah, let's do the other one. Ogre's gonna use 2 legendary actions to do a contested grapple. Try and grab Odessa. So this will be strength for strength, essentially. Actually, I think he has to roll to hit. That's right, he has to roll to hit, and if he hits, he can grab her. 16 will miss. He's going to use his reaction with the other ability to roll the second one. 19 hits. Alright, so he grabs her and is going to fling her at one of you.
Oh.
Oh,
Do not like that.
3. Throws her at Gargrim.
That's what you get for T-pose. Like, stop T-posing.
And Gargrim needs to make a dex save.
okay.
Oh my god.
He also has Bardic, so if he needs to use it.
He'll definitely need to. DC on this is 14. It's 14. So I think you can roll a 6 on a D6.
Yeah, well. Come on. Ah, no.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So they both fall down? Is that all that is, or?
They both take 9 bludgeoning.
Oof.
And they're both knocked prone. Oof.
Get tackled.
Oof, indeed.
Correct.
And he's raging, so he'll only take 4.
Yeah, I just can't. Yeah, I can't adjust that part. But you got it.
Alright. Bobby, you are up as you just see this thing start laughing as it grabs Odessa and hurls her at Gargram, knocking them on the ground.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna say this guy is not friendly. So they're prone.
Shit.
Like, we already told you that.
I needed to figure it out for myself. Let me double check wordings now. Okay, so each creature within a 15-foot cube originating from me, does that mean it would be all around me or in front of me for Thunderwave?
15-foot cube. So it would say emanation if it was all around you. So 15-foot cube is like a box.
Okay. So if I were to come up here,
it would look like 15 feet cube would be this. So it's 15 feet on each end. And it just has to be adjacent to you. So
okay, so it just says, okay, I got what you're saying.
It could be like that, it could be like that, it could be like here, it could be like anywhere you want to start the cube at.
Makes it different. I don't think this does. It is pushed. Okay, so I'm gonna come up here and cast that. So like the cube is this way at him. It's a Constitution 15 save.
Constitution, you got it, Chief.
Oh
succeeds. So it'll take 5 thunder damage.
Okay, and I think it's only if he saves, he's not pushed, right?
Correct. So he doesn't knock back at all.
Oh, unsecured objects. Okay. Lame. Okay, 1, 2, and then I'm back. 1, 2, and then this little guy's just gonna come up here for me. Jump down and scuttle over. Oh, he's puffing his chest. Hey, you come at me, bro.
Alright. And okay, yeah, he's out of legendaries for now. So Archie, you are incapacitated, which means you can't take an action, bonus, or reaction. Your concentration is broken. You can't speak, but you can still move. The only thing you can do is move.
Damn, really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
You just see him like slowly like stumble through the fireflies, like trying to grab him, and just like keep stumbling this way.
Yeah, and they do not get a reaction, so you are good.
5, 10, I think here. Yes, he's like just stumbling, a sitting duck in front of this massive ogre,
Yeah.
thinking he
This is-
poses some kind of threat to it, and that's his turn.
Yeah.
Odessa spends half her movement to get up, and she is going to, first of all, heal herself. She's just going to burn all of her lay on hands to heal herself 15. Oh, no, she'll do 14. She'll keep one in the bank.
Nice.
As a bonus. Okay. And then she'll step into the breach, move forward, and swing. That tank life. Alright. And then it'll be 5 damage. She slashes into it. Alright. It's the Firefly's turn. They do not get their flutter back. They are going to up to here. And what do you want to be, Joey? Do you want to be 1 or 2?
I'll be 1.
Alright, Gargrim it is. It is going to do a Mind Sap on him. 15 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. 8 points of psychic damage. She's not resistant to. Yeah, as Gargrim's on the ground, you see these things just start to like swarm onto his body, and they kind of start like landing around his head, and you just see like this faint energy start to glow off of them as they're doing something to him because he's starting to bleed. Alright.
Some blood trickles out of his ear or something.
The ogre steps up. Archie, you are no longer incapacitated, by the way.
Ew, what? Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it ends at the end of your turn, so like you came out of your stupor to see this thing like step towards you. You're like, Would you like to be 1 or 2?
1.
You got it, Chief. Alright, here comes the slam.
Fuck.
14 to hit?
Miss.
He just hits the ground, and he already used his weeping to use the throw ability. Because he missed with that attack previously, so that is his turn. Channing.
As the little butterfly thingies just get in front of Channing, she's like, I just like really don't like butterflies anymore. She is going to punch at them. Her bardic damage thingy, whatever it is.
Punch! That hits. You disperse these little guys with a single punch as it kind of rips through, and there's this dispersal of that energy. I need both you and Gargrim to make a con save.
Okay.
Gargrim's good. You fail.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then she is going to move up closer here, try to squeeze it, because she can reach him from there. She's going to she's going to slide in there, like how, they slide in there.
Okay.
And she's going to tap Archie on the thigh, give him a bardic, and that allows her to actually do another attack because of her dance ability.
You what?
Nice.
So she's going to, let me just make sure it's the right thing. Yeah, so she's going to do another, so she's going to attack the big guy.
Okay.
With a big, yeah. Why did I do it like that?
It rolled the attack. It was
Yeah.
You rolled a 1, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. I was like, huh? Oh, now I am. Just kidding.
You kind of cough a little bit as you're like swinging out, and you see a faint bit of pink light.
The like sliding in really took all of her skill. like she used all her performance on that. So when she went to go punch, it was really just pretty pathetic.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, but that's it.
Honorable attempt.
I
You're
tried.
Beautiful.
End of your turn. He's going to use 2 legendary actions as his mouth opens up again.
Oh,
Oh wait,
More.
real quick. Sorry, retreat back real quick. Gargarim, when he took his damage, did you half that for his rage?
It was psychic damage. He's
It's like
not
okay.
resistant. to
JK.
psychic.
Okay, just making sure.
Jake.
JK.
LOL.
LOL.
Hee
As 2 more of these pop out.
Boo.
And they will join the initiative. Oh, when did there we go.
Gargrim, yeah.
Beep, 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 beep. Alright, Gargrim, you are up.
All right. Shit, these things are back. Jesus Christ. He is going to.
Almost like the boss spawns them and must be killed.
It's crazy. Let's kill the boss. So he is going to move 5. He's going to move around over to here. And he's going to, with his Warhammer, and he's still frenzy, or
Yeah.
whatever.
So
Yeah, frenzy.
basically, as long as he reckless attacks, he
Yeah.
gets extra damage.
Okay.
It just means that if something attacks him, it's going to have advantage.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm just going to do another quick roll here to see if they would have crit him. No. Okay, cool. Moving on.
Do I have to click anything different for reckless on here?
No, you just have to
Attack.
do a advantage attack.
Okay.
That's a crit, baby.
Damn!
Alright.
Yes!
Holy Gargrim. Not here, but being real. His father might be proud
I
of
know,
him.
right?
So that is going to
damn.
be 8 plus 18 damage for that, and roll the 2d6. Ooh, alright. It's looking real rough after that hit.
Gargrim roars.
Alright. At the end of Gargrim's turn, the ogre begins weeping again. Alright. This one is going to... Does Gargrim want to be 1 or 2?
He'll be 2.
Alright, it's going for Odessa. It's going to try and sap her mind. Ooh, that was close to a crit. 10 points of psychic damage to her. And I don't think it has any other ability. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Bobby.
Well, I'll try stuff. Somebody had to get in the way.
All this melee tanking for you.
Yeah, while you sit by the tent away from us.
Don't you worry about me. I got a little buddy. I got a little buddy that does my bidding. That I forgot about until 4 sessions in. Okay. DM me right here. Would that hit the other fireflies without hitting my friend Archie?
That'll hit Archie. Clips
Damn!
square.
I thought so.
Yeah.
And so it's by square, not okay. And then I'm just gonna do it towards him. If you saw that before the this here.
Who's pro dog?
Yeah.
Through my little buddy.
Yeah,
You're gonna
anything
see.
that can hit those fireflies would also hit Archie.
Yeah, because that's where I was gonna go towards Gargrim and then someone. So my little buddy is going to. He's on Odessa's shoulder. He's gonna open up wide and dragon breath. Hiya.
Alright, Dex save.
That roll. Okay.
He fails. How does I guess how does your little lad scorch this thing to death?
My little lad he's still puffing his chest from when Odessa was down on the ground, and he's like, my magic going through him kind of like radiates him, and he just opens wide and just breathes on him. And then as this guy's tumbling down, looks over at Odessa like kiss on the cheek, like putting his cheek up, like still puffed out chest.
She gently pats its head with a finger.
he gives her the. We'll talk about this later.
Plutonic.
Plutonic.
Lizard race.
All right. This creature is destroyed. However, the fireflies do not dissipate.
Oh.
You have to contend with the last ones remaining.
Damn.
Also, that spells a
Touch.
Okay, I guess you can cast the touch through it. So
that's
you're concentrating on that.
Sadly, can
Anything
only be
else?
used once. Nope.
Maybe one day he'll be a Leroy.
Archie.
Maybe one day.
Itty bitty.
Channing produces a mass-manufactured photo of Leroy that Max had done for a photo shoot.
You don't know what time period this is? No.
Nope, no clue.
Oh shit! Right. Well, I guess I'll make myself useful maybe once. And he attacks the fireflies in front of him.
Alright.
And
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
for the bonus action, two-handed or two-weapon fighting.
6. Both those hit, and I think it's only the dice damage.
Yeah,
so
only dice
another
damage.
3.
No, what is it, mastery or whatever.
All right, slashing through them. It is their turn. They flutter to here. I need Lizard, Odessa, Channing, and Archie to all make intelligence saving throws. Calvin succeeded.
Look at my little lamp boy. He's still puffing his chest, waiting for his kiss.
Alright. Channing fails, Archie succeeds, Odessa succeeds, and Lamp fails. 11 points of psychic to those who failed. 5 to those who succeeded. Lamp explodes.
Lamp!
He had like that moment of puffing his chest and then he dissipates.
He looks back at me and is like, I did my part.
Yeah. And Odessa takes 5 psychic. And Channing, you take 11 and you are incapacitated.
But she can still dance, right?
Oh yeah, you can still move.
Okay.
Just can't say anything.
You can
Dance
quietly
like one.
dance.
Yeah. No actions.
No actions, just dance. That's all.
Did you do damage to yourself? I didn't see that update. I'm not sure.
I did, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, I've got 19 out of
Why
30.
no update?
There we go.
No.
There it goes.
There we go. Okay, cool. All right, this is going to swing at the blue ones. Shoo. That's enough. She slashes these out of the air, and I need all of you guys to make con saves.
Oh, no.
Odessa, Channing, and Archie. Archie fails.
Oof.
He has a
By
bardic.
1.
Oh
Oh yeah, you can use it. I would
Six.
highly recommend. There you go. All right, you succeed. DC on it is only 14.
Thank you.
Channing
You're
says
welcome.
nothing. She just does a little spinny dance.
She's still a good thing.
Yeah, Channing, you spend your turn dancing.
And she does actually spend her turn dancing.
Excellent. Dargrim.
She's a wily one.
He eyeballs Channing while she just dances. Like, why is she not fighting? Because it's ridiculous. This woman.
Channing, because it's like this strange haze of like these eerie like pink lights. It's like you're in a disco. You're just
She's just dancing.
you're doing like the full rave, girl.
Yes, full rave. If she had glow sticks, she would have them out.
God, I think he was close to critting again, but didn't.
What? I'm gonna have to be like, dude, your mother needs to roll for you all the time now.
All right, roll the 2d6. Oh, I assume you were. Yeah, that was reckless.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't do it with
Roll
advantage.
again.
but
Roll again.
that's
See if he crits. See if he
Yeah,
crits.
let's see if he
again.
crits.
Why not? Let's see if he gets the triple tap. No, okay. But he
No.
does destroy this one. And I need him and Odysseus to make con saves. Both succeed. As you guys defeat the last of these creatures, we exit combat. What a perfect end for the music, too.
Yeah, that was perfect timing.
Alright.
Like, what the hell was that? Channing stops dancing. Comes out of her
Yeah.
face.
The lights just slowly fade away from your vision.
Bloody brain parasites.
Oh, don't say that. Those are real things.
Dessa kind of just pokes this strange ogre with her sword and goes, "What happened to it?"
What do you mean, what happened to it?
It was cursed, obviously.
Like, do you think he was being manipulated? Like, when it cried, it was its real soul seeping through?
It did kind of feel like it was a friendly.
Like he didn't want to fight us, but he was being manipulated, and then when he wasn't, he was like, oh no!
Archie, you're doing an Arcana?
Yeah, he's thinking back to the fact that it was like using magic and stuff as an ogre, and rightfully shouldn't have been able to.
Yeah.
Which is why I cast the Dissonant Whispers, because I wanted to see what
Archie, yeah, definitely. Good call. Archie, you kind of begin thinking about it. You recall seeing these, like, fireflies and everything outside of Agatha's hut. And she warned you about something about a spider and eyes. And you guys have heard all these things about the spider. This is some strange magic for sure. It's some sort of psionic power. You know that because it was attacking your minds. Like, those things weren't, like, slashing at you or hurting you. They were just kind of fluttering around you, and you start feeling pain and seeing weird lights.
Is this the same ogre that we saw earlier?
Give me a history check, we'll call that one. I'll give you advantage.
Oh, let me roll again then.
Yeah, you kind of notice there's like a broken off arrow in his shoulder. It's very similar to something you spied on the previous ogre. You saw that was kind of like chasing what looked like butterflies or something.
This is like that ogre we saw earlier, guys, and he was not acting like that. Like something... I don't know what this spider guy does, but I think he took over.
Obviously.
Oh. It's not very fair for him.
If anyone would like to, they may also make a medicine check.
Yeah. I'll have Gargrim do one. Just, who knows?
Archie, you look at this. Channing, well, we'll start with Channing, because Channing also passed part of the DC. Channing, you look where you guys saw like the weird eyes that were popping up on its body, and they aren't eyes. They had that weird glow because of the creatures that were inside of it, that it was spewing out. These are like open wounds.
So they like infested it, almost.
Yeah, and Archie, as you kind of get a little closer, you kind of like pull out a blade and dig in a little further. And you can see that this creature was already dead. It was indeed infested by something, and they are gone now. And what you do notice is out from behind one of the eyeballs, a small, like, iridescent pink spider crawls out.
He touches it with the hilt of his knife.
Alright, yeah. Easily done. You smash it.
Just one?
Is there anything to be looted here?
No.
Alrighty.
Was it the color pink of the butterflies? Like that type of...
There's a magic spider in his brain. There's nothing else to say.
Yeah, well, beware the spiders.
Yeah, and next time, make sure you fire your bloody spell when we tell you to.
Look.
I mean, he does have a point, because that wasn't friendly. Right there.
Well, the weeping really had me.
You know,
Well,
for
now-
a wizard,
Now you know.
you're a little dull.
You know what? Hurtful things are not needed to be said, sir.
Let's
Right.
get some rest.
Fanning's not like a overly religious person or anything like that, but she does like, I don't know. She feels bad for the ogre because she just says like a little yes, says a little bit for you. Just to, I don't know, just to put it out there. Yeah.
Right. You say a little prayer for this poor creature.
Yeah.
That met a very unfortunate fate. All right. The rest of your night will go on uneventfully.
Long rest.
Long rest. Darker and better peaceful health. And Crafty, you will get your lad back.
Putting him out
Arch
for
is
me, yeah.
brewing some tea.
Alrighty. So we can gather you guys up. I just like having this little camp scene.
It's cute.
It's really cute.
It's fantastic. Give me 14 of them.
Yeah, like it's simple, but it really like is perfect. I am not mad at it.
As is this campaign. It's a very, very, very
Dungeony.
fantasy, very fantasy perfection, I would say. Like just or like original flavor fantasy. There we go. That's perfect.
Here we go. All
Dungeons.
right.
Exactly.
You guys awaken the next day. Unfortunately, the deceased ogre, you couldn't move your camp, so it's kind of sitting there rotting a little bit off to the side of the camp. But yeah, you awaken the next day. Could I get both Bobby and Shane to make a perception check for me as you guys wake up?
Nice.
Yeah, both of you wake up and you're kind of like, putting the tent down and getting your stuff together. And each of you kind of catches a faint glimpse of a pale light, pink light in the corner of your eyes. And you guys try and track it, but you lose sight of it.
Which which direction would it be in?
Like when you have like something on your eye,
Yeah.
and you try and look towards it, but it keeps moving away because it's on your eye. It's
Gotcha. Okay. That kind of thing. Okay. I just
And
didn't
then
know
it's
if
just
it was in the. I didn't know if it was like in the periphery and the. That's because I failed the fucking Constitution check.
So when literally bringing specs back, but now they're pink.
Oh fuck!
When I rub my eye, do I feel anything?
Make medicine check.
Worms.
You kind of like feel around your eye and kind of examine yourself a bit, and you seem fine.
She just gives one of those big, eye blinks. Well, that's weird.
I'm gonna do 1, 2.
Like I'm still seeing those fluttery fucks.
I didn't really get much out of that either. So.
Okay. Same thing for you.
Did anybody see a pink light?
Yeah, it's like it was crazy. It was there and it was there. It was like pink.
Pink light.
Yeah, it was like there, and then when I went to go focus on it, it went away. Oh my god, are they in my brain?
Oh, don't say that. No, we were sleeping on the ground like hooligans. Don't say that.
Do you think it's like wiggling around in there? Look at my eyeballs. Can you see anything?
You need to stop.
Look at my eyeballs.
Just both of you calm down. You'll be fine. I'm
like
sure.
spread her eye open and really look in. Like it looks like an eyeball. I don't see. Now look in mine. Do you see anything?
If you had something behind your eye, you would bloody well know it.
Peyton like gets up,
Yeah.
or Janet gets like up super close, like she puts her eyeball right next to
We're just eyeball touching.
eyeball to eyeball. And she's like,
That is not sanitary.
it's not actually
Nobody
touching.
else had the pink.
I don't see
You ever
any.
had a stick in the eye? It
Does
bloody hurts, and you
does
know
Channing see anything on when she does that? Can I check what I do? Or when she does anything?
You guys have already made medicine checks.
Okay, so she won't. Okay.
Okay.
You look and yeah, it looks fine.
I think we
You'll
need
see
to be
anything.
seen by a doctor. It's a good thing that doctors are a thing now.
Look, we can go to the Shrine of Timora and speak to Sister Gabriella.
Oh, thank God. Let's go. Wait.
Right.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're going back to town. I had to think about that. Yes, let's go.
You guys pack up and you begin heading your way back down the Treeboard Trail.
In this timeline, are illithids a thing? Would they know about illithids?
You guys wouldn't really know anything about that specifically.
Okay.
But your head's in the right space.
I mean,
Well,
that's where I was thinking, but...
But what I was thinking is like more of like, would Channing's head be in that space? That's what I'm...
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
Not in this region, not from where you guys are from. Those, like that type of creature is just such an oddity.
Yeah.
You would have to like hear something about something like that. So give me we'll say a history check. If you roll that 20, I'll say you know a little something about psionic creatures. Not necessarily illithids, but
He definitely went the opposite direction of a nat 20.
All
She
right.
probably sees the pink light again.
Yeah, your head just starts to hurt as you think about it too hard.
Well, let me look in your other eye. You look like you're hurting.
I was like trying to think about it, and then my brain hurt. So you know what? Let's just go back to the town. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Do you guys want to take the fast pace on your way back? Or
Yeah.
do you want to? Okay.
Yeah, we'll
I
just
think,
hurry up.
especially like me and Joey, we're pepping our step. We gotta figure out what's in our eyeballs.
Fast allows you to go 6 hexes in a day. So if you'd like to do that, someone go ahead and roll me a d20. I'll take the first roll. Archie, 15. You guys are safe. Fine.
Job, Archie, keeping out. Cut 2. Knees to chest.
You get to here by the evening and give me another d20. Bobby.
Yelled at me. Scary. 2.
You are fine. It's actually high on this chart. That's bad.
Oh, yes!
All right. You
Duckweed.
guys set in for another camp. You awaken the next day. Are you looking for that light when you wake up?
Oh, it's on the front of
Absolutely.
my mind.
Give me perception checks then.
Hey, look at us.
Look at that.
We're both still on about that light.
We're still on with
What's
the
going
light.
on?
You guys both see it again in the same way.
It's happening again. Did it happen to you again, Bobby?
Happen again. Oh my God, there's something in my head. I can feel it. It's just...
We'll get to Phandelver by nightfall. Or before nightfall. We'll have Sister Gabriella take a look at you. We'll turn in the orc's head. You'll be fine.
You don't understand. It's like... I know something's inside of me, and even if it's not, it's like when you don't have lice, but somebody brings up the word lice, and then you start itching your head. It's in me!
What's life?
Oh, they're mysterious little things that the Industrial Revolution brought over. Make your head itch. They eat your skull.
I don't know what
Channing
that
starts
means.
scratching her head.
You guys, you and Odessa both start walking off, and you both scratch your head instinctually.
Boys, never again. I had her as a child, never again.
Isn't he just the worst? Those dating people brought it overseas, and now it's all in everyone's heads. Keep your heads dirty. That's the trick.
Not how that works.
I'm just saying, you keep your head dirty, then they can't move around, and then they suffocate and die. So never shower. That's the trick to life.
Is that why you smell so bad?
It's the earth. It's how the earth smells. If it's smelly, I'm smelly.
No, that's body odor.
Like how Bobby possibly ever became a wizard.
What school did you go to? A public one?
Exactly. That's how I got last.
My parents couldn't afford to send me to private wizarding school.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to learn the wizarding way from the people around you because you're poor. And poor people, that's how poor people live.
Are you
To the correspondence program.
Like really, honestly, are you serious right now?
I don't know what you mean. I live in the trees. We should go visit my tree fort sometime.
Pinches the bridge of his nose again.
Okay.
You are invited, Archie. So if you are a vampire, I'm inviting you into my home.
He's walking in the sun.
I don't trust it.
That's not how that works.
Alright, on we go.
This girl is scarred from us.
Still laughing at public school.
Alright,
Channing's like fast
Channing.
walking.
Oh, yeah.
roll me a d20 for your travel there, Channing.
Incoming.
Alright. You guys make it back to Phandelver.
Oh, my God.
You make it back to Phandelver, like, it's kind of getting towards dusk. It's not quite dark yet by the time you arrive. And you come into town. Shoo-boo-boo-boo. So you guys arrive in the north of town.
I'm straight shot to the... Was it the shrine? Right?
Yeah, the Shrine
Yeah.
of Luck is where Sister Gabriella is.
Channing power walks there.
Yep.
Like the hip swivel thing and everything.
Odessa will look to you guys as you guys are headed down. Do you want me to come with you, or do you want me to turn in the bounty?
Are you worried about little wiggly worms in your brain, too?
I'll
No.
deal with the bounty. You go with the crazies.
Please no.
You know
All right,
what?
Odessa, you're with us.
Odessa, you go turn it
Well, I'm not bloody
in,
going with them.
and Archie, you come with us, okay? I think that Odessa
Absolutely
needs like a little break from us. I'm getting that vibe from her.
Archie technically has the head, so if he runs off, he has the bounty to turn in.
Okay, you know what? Us two will go to the shrine. You two go turn it in.
Yeah, you know what? Just go.
We know how to
I'm
handle
going.
this.
I'm already
Okay.
gone.
Yeah, I'm running with you.
All right, you guys run towards the shrine. Odessa shrugs to you, Archie, and goes, "All right, well, let's. I believe we need to go to the Townmaster's Hall."
Oh my
After you.
God.
All right, so you guys are splitting the party.
We're splitting the party.
Uh,
Toast, don't hate us.
The two people who are worried about their souls run towards the Shrine of Luck.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I'm sure they'll receive some sort of protection. Winky face.
If not, I'll get a
the
good
other
tentacle
two,
guy.
Can I have a
towards
special
the-
artifact to protect
Yeah, sure.
myself against this invasion?
You got it.
Also, I
the
want a
other
girlfriend
two-
named Shadowheart. Thank you.
I need a blade of the frontier, please, to protect me.
No, we'll
He's
kill
on.
him.
Blade of the Frontiers.
No, we'll kill
You
him.
Huzzah!
guys meet, and then you just see Shadowheart there, who's just like, bitch.
Ripped back down to hell.
She pouts her lips and looks away from you, and
I'm
then
in
looks
love with
back
someone.
slightly.
Oh my God.
All right,
Sorry,
And,
I swirled.
you're good. Archie and Odessa head to the Townmaster's Hall to speak to the Townmaster. We will start with the Shrine of Luck. Channing and Bobby, you guys arrive to the shrine where you see there is the statue of Timora and all the various copper coins and silver pieces that litter the shrine that are left there as prayers. You do not currently see Sister Gabriella there.
Sister! I start yelling.
Hello.
Sister!
You
Hello?
start shouting "Sister" out at the shrine, and you watch as from this door over here, the door opens and she lives there. And she comes out And she's like
maybe we should have knocked at her
she's-
door first.
she's wearing like a nightgown, like she was getting ready to like start her nightly routine.
What time of day is it? I'm guessing
It's like
done.
dusk. She goes to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting pretty late. Like she's ready to chill. She looks at the door. And she goes, "Yes."
I run over to her and hug her and say, "You gotta help us. We're seeing pink.
She pushes you away.
Please."
You're seeing pink. What do you mean?
There's pink in my eye, and it's not the pink eye kind.
We were out in the road, doing some stuff. We killed like a giant thingy, and when we were fighting this big orc that had these like pink butterflies on it, like one of them got like really close to us, and it was pink. And then when we woke up the next morning, we saw pink in our vision, and then it went away, and then it happened again the next day.
Really interesting.
I'm
You're not
afraid.
the first people I've heard this from.
I'm so.
Yes, some of the folks in town have been making mention of a strange, pale pink light that has been in their vision.
Have they been in contact with butterflies?
Or the spider.
Or the spider?
A pink spider.
A pink one.
I don't know. None of them made mention of such a thing, but I can definitely begin inquiring as...
When we killed the ogre, this pink spider crawled out of it.
Pink spider, yeah.
It was pink, right?
It was pink.
Right.
Okay.
Got a rope down.
Do you all need to come in? Do you want to have a seat and we can talk about it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because it totally looks like you were about to go to bed and you're probably chilly in your jammies.
Yes,
out here.
Yes, come in. And she opens the door and lets you guys in to her abode. It's a pretty simple home. And you see, she says, I was already in the midst of brewing some tea. If you would like some, I can offer you some as well. So you say you killed an ogre.
So it was a weird ogre, though, because, like, when we were, like, camped down for the night, and I was just, like, leaning against a tent thinking about some sweet dance moves for my next performance, and he came out of the woods, and he had all these, like, eyeball-looking things all over him, and that is what attacked us, in addition to him. And he was, like, crying every now and then. It was really weird. But it wasn't, like, normal ogre behavior.
Very odd indeed. And she's, like, kind of pouring you guys some tea at a table in her house.
Channing takes the tea and, pinky up and everything.
And she kind of gets close and she says, do you mind if I examine you?
Oh.
Of
yes.
course.
I get close to Channing even though she's examining her and open my eyes too.
Alright. She's going to medicine check. She kind of like peers at you and goes, I don't see anything physically wrong with you. It's the same as with the other folks I spoke to. I thought it was just some manner of delirium or tiredness, people overworking, but now you have me more concerned.
Yeah, I feel like that should give you advantage on that roll, because it's giving you so much.
No, that's not how this will work, unfortunately.
Dang.
But that being said, did you all go to Agatha's?
Oh, we did, yeah. Yeah, she's
dead
spooky.
end. Let me tell you what.
What do you mean dead end? I know she's dead, but...
She gave us information to this book that was taken like hundreds of years ago. Like somebody had already taken it. And so we returned her comb for her and everything. And she was actually quite like nice about that. Didn't rip out her soul. But then she led us to this book, but it's already gone. And it's been gone for over 100 years. So really much of a dead end. Not much information besides follow the spiders.
What exactly did she say?
Follow the spiders.
Back to my notes. I believe it was follow the spiders. The spider sees you. Nope, that was the ogre. I'm sorry.
Prior to mentioning a spider, what did she say about the book specifically?
Was that... My notes are really cumbled. Was that the Red Wizard of Fae? The city of Erebor. There's a Red Wizard of Fae involved, and it was the city Erebor. From there, you go to Eltegard, which no longer exists. So dead end.
Yeah, like this red withered of Thay, like he raised an army of undead to fight us. Well, I think actually he had them before that, but he definitely like had them attack us, and he let us go thankfully because like he almost killed us. I was scared.
But didn't he take the book? Or is my notes wrong on that?
No, he's looking for the book.
He's looking for the book. That's right. Okay.
He wanted us to find the book, and Agatha didn't. She was like, "I gave the book away to this person like hundreds of years ago. Like, how are we supposed to know where this person is?"
Oh, was that the? Okay, Bo Gentle's spell book, and then I also have Necromancer name to Zernoff.
You see, she's writing this all down as you're describing it all. She's very interesting. Okay.
So,
Red Wizard of Thay. This is very troubling indeed.
why? So I can write down some notes.
Because weren't you there? He tried to kill us.
Well, no, but like I know, but is there more to this that we? So, like, has he been like you've heard of them killing people, or like? I know he's strong, and you're surprised he didn't kill us, but like, is there more to it? Where he came from, why he's doing this? It can't just be the book, right?
The Wizards of Thay are infamous. They are extremely dangerous and not to be trusted in any way, shape, or form. And she kind of looks at you both. You both have been kind, and you have retrieved this information for you. I myself am a member of an organization known as the Harbors. We work in concert with one another, individuals across Phandelver and elsewhere, all across the Sword Coast, actually, to protect the realm, as it were. I shall have to inform my compatriots of what is going on, and if you are going to be looking into things around here, we could definitely use your help.
What is this? Is this pink dot gonna hinder us, or know anything about like anything that you think this might be?
I will do my best to research it for you, and if I find anything else about it, I will inform you immediately. I only ask that if you find any more information regarding either these red wizards or anything about this pink light yourselves and its origin, please let me know, that we might help the people of this town.
The book origins, is that what you said?
The book is, as you said, it's a dead end, unfortunately. I'll have to report that, but any information regarding the origins of these strange lights, if you find it before me.
Strange.
And anything else regarding this Wizard of Thay who's come here for whatever reason.
No, there was something that ogre, every time he cried, these little butterflies of the same pink variety in my eyeballs came out, and when he died, that pink spider of the same shade of the butterflies, and I feel like that's corresponding to something. And I believe that Channing said something about the ogre was already dead. Like, it was clearly dead and brought back for this purpose.
Interesting.
I think that was like actually Archie who saw that. Was okay. But yeah.
She's going to reach out, and she kind of grabs like what looks like a little jar of some sort off of a shelf. She says, "If you happen to run into these insects, or whatever they might be again, try to capture one and bring it back to me. I can study it."
Okay. But the jar
just like when we captured butterflies when I was little.
Yeah, I love doing this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, as promised, for you looking into the information on the book, she gives you guys 3 potions of healing.
Oh,
thank you.
I do brew these. It'll take me a little more time to make more, but if you can come back with additional information or a specimen of this,
would it need to be alive?
Creature, if you can, that would be preferable.
Oh, alive better. Okay.
But if you can't, I would take a dead one as well, if you could retrieve that somehow. But, yes. Please sit here, rest, finish your tea, and you can stay here for a little while. I am going to be getting to bed soon, so I do need to lock up. But
Could I have 2 jars for purposes?
sure,
Okay.
I guess. And she kind of goes past you, and she gets a whiff of you, and she kind of casts prestidigitation.
You know, she smells, right? Like, she
It's
got up super
earth.
close and she smells. It is not earth. It is
It's
body
earth.
odor.
It is body earth, not odor. Wrong vowel. B-E. That's what we call it.
And, well, for whatever protection it might offer you here, and she gives you each a coin.
What does this do?
What's it? What's this do? Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, but
These
yeah,
are-
what?
What does it
These
do?
are symbols of Tamora.
Okay,
Tamora is the goddess of luck, and maybe she will see you through these troubling times.
hey.
Channing, like, spins the coin around in her hand real quick, and then she puts it in her, like, top jacket pocket. Pats it.
Put it in my bra.
It's totally gonna fall out.
I want my boobies feel this, bro. Suctioned.
Gross.
Physics.
Meanwhile, at the townmaster's hall,
Do they even have bras in this situation? Anyway.
Well, no, I do.
probably not.
Made out of bud and vines.
You guys,
Ew.
Archie, you and Odessa approach the townmaster's hall, and the doors are slightly ajar. There is still some light in there. There is like firelight and candlelight, things like that, coming through the slightly open doorway. And you enter in, and you don't see a ton of activity. There appears to be like a clerk at a desk in like the main like lobby area. And you guys come in, and he kind of goes, "Oh, can I help you?"
Archie slaps the ogre head onto the desk, and he's like, "Right, who do I report this to?"
Oh, I suppose. And you like basically slap a severed head on his desk, and he just kind of like takes a pen and kind of like slightly moves it and looks at it and goes, I take it this is a wayward bandit leader?
Indeed.
Excellent. You have fulfilled this bounty. I will... Give me one moment, and I shall fetch payment. Please wait here.
Okay.
And he gets up, and you see he kind of toddles off to a room, unlocks the door, and goes into a separate room.
Archie like eyes the door. He's like trying to look behind it.
And I give you a perception check. You kind of peer towards the door as it opens. He's not being particularly careful, so you kind of get a pretty decent look. You see what appears to be almost like it's not a closet, but it's a smaller room with like some shelves of things. You see there's like a short sword sitting on a shelf in there, and he kind of reaches towards what appears to be like a lockbox, and he unlocks it with a key. And you see he kind of pulls out a singular pouch that has like a little note attached to it. And he reads the little note and goes, okay. And like kind of rolls it back up and tucks the note away, closes it, locks it, and then comes back out, closes the door behind him, and then locks that. And he places the pouch down on the desk in front of you. He goes, I believe the payment for this was 100 gold pieces?
I thought it was 500 gold pieces.
No, what we have on the records here is 100 gold bounty. He's like looking at a ledger.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly positive.
Now let's have a look. And he like tries to like grab the board himself, and while he's doing that, he wants to sleight of hand and grab that key out of his pocket.
All right, give me a sleight of hand check. All right, this guy is a commoner. Yeah, you managed to nick the key off of him as he goes, "Sir, just give me the book." And Odysseus like puts a hand on your shoulder. "What are you doing? Stop that!"
Oh yeah, my bad. You're right. It is 100 gold. I don't know what I was thinking.
It's all right. Just please have more faith in your government officials.
Archie, like, hold on. He almost loses it, and then he like stifles the laugh that comes up from that remark, and then he's like, "Yeah, you're right. You're right. I trust you implicitly."
Yes. Now, if you please, unless you have any further business, I'm going to be shutting the hall down soon.
Not at all. At your service. And he
Yes.
walks out.
Thank you very much for your service, sir.
He
And,
waves
you
him
got-
on. Yeah.
You guys exit out, and it's not too shortly after kind of the doors close and you hear it lock. And then you hear, what the? On the other side of the door.
Archie like quickens his pace away from the town master's hall.
This is like following you. Like, why are you going so fast? What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. I just wanted to get a little jog in.
What did you do? What did you do?
Not a damn thing.
Make a deception check. 11. What's her? She squints at you. It says, "I hope I don't hear anything about things going missing from the townmaster's hall. That's all I'm going to say."
I would never. Could never.
Right. She continues walking as you guys will join back up with the rest of your party coming back from Sister Gariella's home. So you guys reconvene outside the Stonehill Inn.
Right. Did you figure out why you're going insane?
Not going insane. We just got purple in our eyes.
Right. Says the lunatic.
You said it was pink.
That's what I mean. I'm so sorry.
She's a lunatic.
My colors are off. Pink, purple. No, pink. Yeah, no, Sister Garilla. Gorilla? Garilla?
Gorilla.
Gorilla.
Gorilla?
Sister Gorilla.
Can you spell that for me, DM in the sky?
Oh my god.
It's on the map.
Oh shoot!
Literally on the map.
Gorilla. It looks like gorilla. I don't know. She said she's gonna investigate it. She's part of some Harper's group, and she's gotta, ask them about
Harper's
it.
are here.
One. Is that bad?
No, not at all.
Well, yeah, she's part of them.
Apparently, we are not the only ones who have experienced this.
Yep.
We should report to Sildar. He'll want to know that something's going on in Phandelver.
Did you guys turn in our reward? Are we good?
Yes.
Oh, right. I suppose you all want your keep.
No, I mean, we're a group. It's fine. It's just you.
I don't necessarily
Lord.
100% trust you, so can I have my portion?
He hands Channing 25 gold. Or is it 20? It's because we have Gargrim, right?
It's 20, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, if you're giving a share to the paladin.
Yeah, of course.
of course.
This is part of the
She-Hulk.
group.
Yeah, I'll take, sure, whatever.
Everybody had 20 gold.
20 gold.
Alright.
Man, I'm rich. For somebody who doesn't like industrialization, I'm rich.
Yeah, I don't know what
this
that is.
monetary stuff happened before whatever. People have been paying for stuff forever.
Yeah, well, I hoard my money because you never know
You're
when you're going
hoard?
to need it. I am not.
You hoard your money?
I
Oh,
hoard.
that's how you were paying for things.
I
Now I see.
hoard.
Okay.
To me.
You know what? For
Mhm.
somebody who's going to be a sister with me with some parasites in our head, you seem to be very judgy about my BE and my vajay.
What? You're what?
My BE, we decided they want to call it body odor, but I call it body environment.
Channing can't even say. She can't even speak.
Right.
She's just
So
laughing.
we have to report to your boss. Right.
Yes.
You
Is that
see
okay?
as you speak directly to her, she was like looking at the ground and wasn't paying attention to you guys at all. And as you say that, she goes, "Oh yes, yes, let's report to Sildar."
Sildar.
Let's do
The
that.
coping mechanism.
Which one? Where was that one again? Where to see the town master hall? Right.
It's on the map
he's saying
where it says
in-
Town Master's Hall.
Okay.
The Town Master Hall is close. He's at the Stonehill Inn.
Oh,
That's
he's
where
at the.
staying.
Oh, okay. Who was the guy
He's-
at the town master's hall then?
The Town Master.
What was his name?
The Town Master.
Oh, okay. You got it. I think I want to go to the town master's hall.
No, his name was Harbin Wester.
Wester. Oh, shoot. Okay,
Yeah.
Hold on. I think I wrote that down wrong. All right.
Yeah, here. Harbin Wester. That's the Town Master.
Okay.
Shut up, bro.
Town master.
Yeah, that wasn't the guy we turned the head into.
No.
Yeah, that was the clerk. Do you think a guy who talks like this works late?
No, he goes
He's out there
somewhere
by
late.
like 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Ron Swansonning it.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, I was thinking it was the guy there that gave it to us. Okay. So then Stonehill Inn to.
You guys head over to the Stonehill Inn. Heading over there, you see it's still lively as it has been in the past. A little more lively now, actually, because the red brands have been dealt with. People seem less concerned in the town currently. There's just some general chatter, like a din in the crowd of people kind of like just talking about like the farms and things like that. Nothing particularly interesting that you overhear. As Odessa kind of looks to you all and says, I will go to Sildar. Do you want to wait here and maybe get some food, drink, or something like that?
I'm going to play my lute.
Archie goes to gets a beer,
Great.
and he's gonna look for somebody.
She leaves you guys to your devices and heads upstairs to the rooms to go speak with Sildar. Who are you looking for, Archie?
The most obvious thief in the bar.
Alright, give me a perception check. I gotta say with advantage because you're a very cagey motherfucker. Channing, you alright. This is gonna give you some cover for this conversation because Channing is breaking it down.
Distracting.
In
She's
place.
distracting for you.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
So
She
Channing,
gives
there's
a
a
little
little. Yeah, there's like a little stage that they like maybe like wandering minstrels and stuff will come like do performances there, and you get up there to start dancing, and there's just a song in your heart, a rhythm in your head, and it is amazing. Everyone is so enthralled. People are like, there's no music. You're just dancing, and people are just like clapping, like they're clapping like their own tune to like move like for your moves, and like the whole tavern is into it. And Archie, this madness is going on, and you see in the corner a very Strider-esque guy with a cloak over his head and like a pipe, the most obvious stereotypical looking thief that you could ever think is sitting in a corner.
I have dancing lights around Channing.
He walks over to him. He's like, "Hey, bruv, you looking for an easy mark?"
He kind of looks at you and goes, "What do you mean, man?"
He pulls out the townmaster's key, and he just like spins it on his finger. He's like, "Little birdie's told me this key unlocks a lot of riches. Be willing to sell it to you."
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. What's
100 gold. 100 gold for thousands of gold. What do you say? It's just across the street.
Kind of looks at you. Give me a persuasion check. All right, man. You knew this town?
I'm just passing through, doing some good deeds.
Hey, you know what? I like you. Tell you what, kid. I don't need that key. But if you're looking for work and you got hands like that, I know some people that could use someone like you.
What you mean? Who you mean?
Kind of, like, he doesn't even have to whisper at this stage, but he, like, brings you in because there's just so much ruckus and, like, dancing lights for Bobby going on up in the background.
The
And
rave.
he, like, ushers you in and he goes, well, my friend, I'm a member of this interim. We're a bit of, underground organization. We're looking for talented people to
Right. I've heard of you.
secure industry here. You know, reputable business in Phandelver.
Well, what do you have in mind? Always need coin.
Well, from what I understand, currently there's a fellow up at the Stonehill Inn by the name of Sildar Hollowinter. He's
Oh,
trying to
no.
recover a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker. Now, this dwarf has got a map to a very, very interesting location. A place called the Wave Echo Cave. Now, there's something that could change all of Phandalin. The Zenro would like to get their hands on that. So if you can find this map, bring it to me. Well, let's just say the meager amount at the Townmaster's Hall, it doesn't even compare to what the Zendrum will give you.
Tabletop. Gundren is our ally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy that sent you on the mission to deliver the provisions, but he's missing currently.
Right. What'd you say his name was? Gundren? Gimdrin?
Gundren Rockseeker. He's a member of the Rockseeker clan. He's got a couple brothers that went missing too.
Understood. What's your name, bruv?
My name?
Yeah, or what do you want to go by? How do I find you again?
Hey, well, you can just call me Zen. That'll work.
Right, Zen.
He's a kind of a name.
I'll find this map for you, and when I do, I'll come back to this this bar again and find you.
Zen the Zentrum agent. That's me.
Right, my name's Archie.
Good to meet you, Archie. Well, hopefully we can do some business there. You have a good one.
Right, you too. And he takes the key back into his pocket and heads back up to the bar.
Why not? These factions are supposed to be here. Let's get them involved. Yeah, you take the key and head up back to the bar. Meanwhile, an amazing performance is going on. It's a good minute, a good like 10, 15 minutes before Odessa actually returns from upstairs. But she does eventually come back down and sees you all kind of scattered, dancing lights and dancing. I assume Channing is still breaking it down.
She will dance until the place shuts down.
She's playing on her lute too.
It's in her soul.
And
you know that violin lady that dances?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's doing that too. So she's at this point she's bust out the violin.
Nice. Yeah, you guys eventually close down the Stonehill Inn. Roll a d6 for me, Joey.
Yep.
Yeah, you make a total of 2 gold pieces from
Nice.
the people here, which is a fair amount for coming from farmers and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys close it down. The innkeep just kind of claps again and offers you like they said, free room and board for you. No issue. Free meal. You kept the house popping. They're happy with it. But eventually Odessa gathers you up and says, all right, I reported to Sildar what we have found out so far. And she'll take out a map of the area and just kind of scrawl it out here. And she'll say, if you guys are still willing to aid the Lord's Alliance in dealing with the threat at Cragmaw Castle, wherever it might be, she points over to Thunder Tree. There is rumor of a druid in Thunder Tree who knows the forest well and knows the location of Cragmaw Castle. If we head there, we should be able to find this druid, and his name is Redolith. And once we find him, we can find out what's going on. However, Sildar heard a very troubling rumor about Thunder Tree. Something about a green dragon.
Green dragon what? Is that it?
Yes. But I don't think it's a particularly old one. People think it's a young green dragon has taken roost there. Still very dangerous, but we might be able to get to Thunder Tree and find Redolith without running into this dragon, but we'd have to be careful.
Long journey. Was there anything else on the way? So we're not journeying up there.
The only other option we have is to search through the woods and hopefully find Cragmaw Castle ourselves.
I don't want to risk it.
It's
I feel like that's a
up
lot
to you guys.
There might be a lot of fights, unnecessary fights.
Well,
yeah, especially
I'm ready for
since
a
you
fight.
don't fire first and you just wait to see if they're friendly.
Look,
So I say that we go and
wouldn't
do
you
option
want
number
somebody
one.
to ask you if you're friendly before they attacked you?
I mean, maybe, but I don't look that threatening, do I?
Yeah, no, sure, yeah.
This was an ogre with glowy lights on it.
Ogres have
Clearly
feelings too. They're like onions. They got layers.
They smell like you too.
Which,
Yes,
am I a mean person? Do I look threatening?
Yes.
Oh, she said
Yes,
yes.
you do. Odessa, what did Sildar say about
Is it the
Gundren?
hair?
Has he heard from him?
There.
No, Gundren is still missing. Sildar believes that he's likely been taken to Cragmaw Castle.
Hmm.
Sildar has also informed me that there are more troubling reports of the spider.
I think it's time we smash this spider.
I think we also need to smash this spider. I will come in on that. Don't you worry. There's no holding back. I got a jar.
Right, a
Great.
jar of dirt.
Well, I'm all in. I want to get this fight.
That's so
She'll nod. Great. Well, let's rest for the evening, and we'll head out in the morning towards Thunder Tree.
Gargarum doesn't say anything, but he does smash a giant bottle of ale on the table in agreement, just so you know.
Excellent.
Yeah.
A standard dwarvish agree.
Correct.
So this will nod to you all and say, we can either head directly towards Thunder Tree, or we can take the roads. The roads are safer.
Well,
It'll take a little more time.
I think we should just hit Thunder Tree. I think we're capable.
We can hoof it.
Yeah, we can hoof it.
We can rough it.
Yeah.
Really?
It's just the hills. If it was dense forest, maybe we'd have some problems.
She'll give a nod. Say, well, I'll see you in the morning.
Do we all get our separate room?
Yes, I imagine.
Are there showers? Because I've been informed people don't like my seat.
Yes, there is actually. I was going to tell you, but
You
I
stink.
wanted you to bring it up first.
You really need a shower.
Can I borrow anyone's soap and toothbrush, please?
Channing pulls out this intricate, toiletry bag out of nowhere that has all of the necessities that Bobby would need to...
All right, if you remove
Clean
a gold
yourself.
from your inventory, I'll say you have that.
Okay, I will.
And you can add very nice bath.
Toiletry bag.
Die.
Don't worry. Okay, I'll give this back to you. Don't worry.
Odessa stands up from the table, rolls up her map, and tucks it away, and she will walk off upstairs. And do the rest of you guys just head off to rest for the evening?
Mhm.
Indeed.
All right. You guys complete a long rest here in Phandelver. And
Do we wake up with the pink again?
give me perception checks as you awaken.
Or to just fix itself?
Fix what?
The pink in my eye. I'm just waiting for it to fix itself.
Bad we don't have any antibiotics.
Stop eating booty.
Oh, no.
No.
I got the pink guy.
You probably wouldn't have this problem if you weren't so dirty.
Damn it, lamp! Get off my pillow.
Channing, you definitely see it. Bobby, you don't.
I'm cured. See, I told you, earth remedies help. I don't believe in that soap helps.
Bobby, you have the shocking realization that you were cured immediately after you took a shower.
See, guys? Hey!
You're not gross and stinky.
Okay.
You're fine.
Showers help pink eye.
Lamp, get off your pillow.
Channing also showered and is not cured.
Well, you didn't shower good enough. See, now I have my toxic,
Unfortunately
toxins.
for you, you, Channing, you had your bath kit after she used it, and it was pretty gross.
I did tell you I gave it back, so yeah. The toothbrush and everything.
Oh yeah, she's gonna have to ask Odessa to prestidigitation that one. actually after she got it, she actually went downstairs and asked if they could just boil a pot of water for her so she could sanitize everything.
Just throws it in the fire.
Yeah, the innkeeper who loves your moves is totally fine boiling some water for you and goes.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you got to clean that stinky hippie stuff. I understand.
She's like so nasty. She's
it's
such a sweet girl. She's sweet, don't get me wrong, but like, oh my god.
If you weren't here with her, I would have kicked her out. I'm going to be real.
Was that bad?
You know what? I respect that.
You know what? You can kick her out.
And I work like farmers and shit are here all the time.
No, she smells like
none of them
farm and shit. She smells like farm and shit.
Yeah.
That has been marinating for like years.
I thought I had general smell blindness from that type of shit. But
No.
She smells like a dirty litter box.
Oh, it's not as bad as cat pee. Come on. It's earthy, not PE.
No, it was
That's
bad.
what you say.
Your nose is blind.
My part knows how to say otherwise.
Nobody can get cat piss out of their nose.
About 15, 20 minutes after you guys are all down there and kind of getting ready to head out, Odessa joins you guys from upstairs.
I would
You all says, okay.
Just thank Channing and everyone and make sure I smell appropriate. I did a good job.
Channing gets up real close and sniffs her neck. That's good. You smell good.
I got the crevices. Okay, good.
You did. Good job. I was worried that you were just gonna not get the crevices, but you did. Good job.
You know what? I lift my arm and I go, I even braided the armpit hair. Really keep it together.
Channing cannot hide the gag that she feels when you say that.
As you turn to gag, Channing, you look back and you see just the pale visage of Odessa staring at the scene, and she's finally come down. It's like,
Channing just can't. She's like, ugh.
It keeps it together.
She's like, she can't even talk to Bobby anymore. She just goes to get a drink.
I'd like to lean over to Archie and be, but maybe I should ask Channing for girly tips. I don't think she likes my niece.
What are you talking about? What What? Why do I care? Go talk to her.
I don't feel like she wants to talk to me right now. Also,
Feel like
Odessa,
you're fucking a lunatic.
Odessa, you are still coming with us. That was my real question.
What? Yes, I am.
Okay. I'll talk
Off
to
we go.
Odessa. I'll ask Odessa. Don't worry
She's
about it,
just, like,
Archie.
spacing out.
Yeah, 1,000 miles fair. Heard her name and snap back in.
He just associates every time she has to think about the
Every
group
time
that she's
Bobby
with.
goes on a rant,
She
just gets the
disassociates.
anime girl 1,000-yard stare.
I just
That's some
picture
real.
it.
She's getting some real May Sticks energy these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, what's great is
May.
I look to my right and I see her picture. Like every time you talk, she like lights up, whatever, and I can just picture her just being like,
She's got those eyes. That
she
look
got
up
those
into nothing.
eyes.
Like the visible, like the sigh.
Yes.
Like see her soul sucking away once Bobby starts to talk.
I see
Like
it.
just
I see it. Those
yeah.
big, beautiful blue eyes. Just no.
Yep.
I don't.
The light dims in them.
What did I do, Lord, to get here?
Off we
The
go.
light dims.
Yeah, the little dull.
Yeah, his goals.
Yeah, her eyes are a little less bright since you met her. That's for sure.
Channing walks back over. She's got like a little like a whiskey shot glass. She's actually got two of them. She gives one to Odessa. She's like drink it if you want to, because yeah. And she just shoots it back.
Yeah, she pounds it, slams it on the table, and starts leaving.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. So once we get settled, Bobby, we're going to go over some hygiene stuff.
Oh, Archie must have talked to you for me. What a good friend. I gotta give that guy some props. He's such a good friend.
No, Lamp came over and told me everything. He's on my shoulder. See, right there. He goes with me everywhere because the smell was so bad.
Channing, you understand that he is in love with you, right? Like I've had deep conversations at night about this. He is madly in love with you.
That's great. He is a lizard dragon thing. So they just can't work out like that.
Oh no, he's
but,
a prince under a curse.
Okay. But he told me what you were talking with Archie about, and we're definitely going to do some like female hygiene talk.
Oh, this is going to be great. I'm going to learn so much. I'm sorry, I don't know much because my family is just my family, and this is how I was raised.
We're like going to change that.
You guys,
but not right now.
Archie, I assume you quickly follow after Odessa away from that conversation.
Oh, I figured we're walking and talking. Are we not walking and talking?
I thought we're walking and talking, yeah.
They're a solid 20 feet ahead of you guys. As you converse.
I mean, look at Archie.
Like, hell no.
He's just, look at him. That's such a good friend. When I asked him about it, he was very open to being like, yeah, go talk to her. Why do I care? What a sweetheart.
That is totally not how Lamp said it went.
Yeah. That's exactly what he said. He said, why do I care? Just go talk to her. Like, sweetie pie. I gotta thank him later.
Yeah.
What pace are you guys going at? Traveling,
bless your heart.
I don't know.
You go fast?
Yeah, go fast.
Are we going fast?
Yeah. That, as much as that, avoiding the trees as much as possible. That.
Yeah, so it's it'll be 6 hexes, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can get to there.
Perfect.
So we'll kind of 1, 2, 3. And Channing, roll me a d20.
Okay.
He said eyes not good, you crazy.
I know.
What have you done? Why have
why I
you
made that
forsaken me?
18. Okay, roll me a d12.
He's distracted by shaving my armpit.
On the road, gross.
On the road.
That's so gross.
Need to pull these guys out from here. As you guys are kind of walking through the woods, or kind of the open area here, you happen upon what appears to be like a slightly lightly wooded area. And you see some goblins kind of breaking down a camp. Let me see how many of them there are here. You see what appears to be a total of 8 goblins breaking down a camp, and one of them's kind of barking orders at the rest of them. Do you guys want to engage these goblins, or do you want to move past them?
Do they look familiar? Didn't we have that one that escaped on us?
Archie immediately stealths and takes out his bow.
Alright. Give me 1 second here. You can give me a perception check, Channing, if you'd like.
Okay.
One second. I'm just grabbing these guys. You look around and you do not recognize any of these goblins specifically. But they're just kind of breaking down a camp. Let me take you guys to a map here. And because you were traveling at a fast pace, Archie, you are able to hide, but because you guys come close enough, you guys aren't able to do a group stealth to sneak up on them.
Yeah.
But you are able to hide at least.
He's behind this tree over here.
Yeah, and we'll go ahead and jump into initiative. Good old Goblin Gang.
Gobble gang.
Goblin Gang.
Dun dun.
The goblins are breaking down the camp, and your party approaches, and you see this goblin. Does anyone speak goblin? I don't think so.
I actually,
I think I do.
I do
Oh,
actually.
You do?
Yeah.
Nice. You hear some
And so does Gargarum.
Yeah, you guys hear, oh shit! And they all kind of turn attention as this one kind of points in your direction. And Channing, you're the first to add.
Channing looks at them and says in Goblin, she's like, "Hey, what's up?"
Nothing!
Like, are you friend or foe?
Yeah, they look at all of you. Friends! We're friends! Yeah. They all start nodding to each other. We're friends!
I'd know that
He's
word
just,
anywhere.
shaking his head back and forth no.
Channing, they are not your friends.
Okay. She's like, I feel like I've never met you before, so don't think we are friends. So she's going to cast Shatter on them. It's a 10-foot radius sphere, so. So, like those. Did you?
Yeah, you want to get those 4?
Yeah, just down here. Yeah, those 4 right there.
And if you do it there, hold on, let me see.
Or if I go down a little bit more. That if I go where I'm at now, it'll get 5 of them.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
you'd like to
there.
get those 5,
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so that's going to be con saves. A con save from this guy. Alright, and early damage.
I think I'm still clicked on Gargrim, actually. I think that's why it's not showing up. There it is.
There we go, 16. Okay. It does not matter if these guys succeed. They all die.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they saw you guys were really well armored, and that's why they were like, "Oh yeah, we're friends." As all 4 of these die, and this other one's really badly hurt. He goes, anything else in your turn? Chip?
No, that's all.
Archie.
Yeah, Archie hears that happen. He kind of sneaks his back against this tree and pivots around with his bow drawn and aims at this guy here.
Which one?
The supposed leader.
Okay.
I'm pinging him.
I
Can't see.
You have advantage because you were hidden at the start of this combat.
Fantastic.
Oh, you actually miss. AC
Damn.
17 on this guy as you let an arrow out. He's like, whoa, shit! As he dives out of the way.
Holy shit! Never seen anybody miss like that.
He's like looking around frantically right now.
And he's gonna use the rest of his movement to charge what he can. I think he has 20 feet left.
Okay.
That'll
The
be it.
goblin's dead. Bobby, you're up.
Bobby. Whoa.
Let's magic missile. No, let's do the leader. Let's go magic missile leader.
Just a level 1.
Yeah, just level 1.
You see after that explosion happens, he jumps out of the way of an arrow that slides right past his head, and as he hits the dirt on the ground, these arcane missiles come flying out of the air and just start pelting him, and he goes, ah! It dies.
And he's gonna jump on Gargrim.
This poor dude. This poor
And
Gobbo.
he's like, you just see little lizard fingers going, charge!
Oh, jeez.
charge!
Alright, this goblin fucking runs. Starts running away.
He's get annihilated. He's like, fuck this.
Makes sense, makes sense.
He's got, what are their speed? He's got a speed of 30, so he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then he dashes 30 more off this way, so he's another 30 feet away. This goblin... Oh, wait, was that same with blue? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Or 30, and so he's another 35 feet off that map. This goblin is dead. Odessa's gonna go... Wait, they might be from the castle. Try to capture one!
Oh.
It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she's going to cast command on this goblin to command it to approach. Let's make a wisdom save. It fails miserably.
Badly.
Man.
As this goblin's eyes kind of like leer over and he gets kind of like woozy and he starts like kind of wandering towards her. I think that goblin's dead. Gargrim.
Okay. He, against his better instincts, he's going to listen to Odessa. He like really wants to go after that one, but he's going to go all the way up to here. Can he see those other goblins from where? Oh yeah, I can see them. I just couldn't see them
They are... So, sorry, let me measure here, because they're actually further away than they are.
Oh, they are. Okay.
So this goblin is plus 30 feet away, so 75 feet away.
Okay.
And this other one's 80 feet away.
So the javelin thing is here on the says it says range 30 feet / 120 feet. What is that supposed to mean?
So he can do up to 120 feet, just at disadvantage if it's past the 30 feet.
He's totally gonna do that.
Okay, so you can make that. Okay.
Yeah.
Attack roll disadvantage, please.
Which button is it again? This disadvantage.
Control.
Control. That's what it. That wasn't right.
Go ahead and just roll a second time.
Okay.
It might not let you because it's not your sheet.
Oh, maybe that's why. I'm like, I was pushing the button.
All right. Yeah, he lets a javelin go that like wings this guy in the shoulder or hurts him really bad, and he's like bleeding everywhere, but he's like just barely running away still.
Which one was that? Blue or red?
Red.
Red.
Okay.
All right.
That's
it's this goblin's turn. He spends his whole turn walking to Odessa and then stops and goes, huh? As he looks up at her at the end of his turn. Channing.
Okay.
You're up.
She is also going to, she's going to behave herself. Alright. And she's gonna move up to.
Remember to measure from your token.
Did I go behind it?
Yeah, you went
Oh.
in front of it, actually.
Oh,
There you
there
go.
we go. Oh, right there. And she's gonna shoot at red.
So it's
My
85 feet
crossbow.
away.
Yeah. I've got 80. You said 85 feet? Oh, no, it's a 320 foot range. Huh.
Okay. Bolt goes out and kills Red. He dashes against the ground, dead.
Canning smiles. It's a cowardly way to run away.
Exactly. As he's pulling.
Blow them all up, and they all flee, and you slaughter them to the man.
Right. You know what's going on here. And he, cunning action dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, he's basically, he's right here.
Okay. So the goblin is about 35 feet away from you.
Alright, he's gonna short bow him.
Okay. 14 misses.
Bloody hell.
She just kind of ducks out of the way. It's bobbing and weaving. Alright. Bobby.
Okay, so how far away is he then from if I were
80
to move
plus 30 from there. 50 plus 35 feet, so 85 feet.
so under 120? Okay, I'll go ahead and finish him off with my spell. Magic missile. 3d4
Plus 30. Yeah. A very similar experience to what happened to the other one. He dives out of the way of an arrow, and all of a sudden, he gets battered to death onto the ground.
Yeah, I think Archie's gonna be proud of me on that one, right, Odessa?
She looks to you and says, "What?" And she's like swinging her sword to knock this goblin unconscious. Uh, 10 will miss. He kind of dodges out of the way. You distress. You like say, "He's gonna be so proud of me." She's like, "What?" And swings away.
sorry about that.
Gargrim.
Gargrin comes over. He kind of looks at Odessa like, I've got this. And he attacks with the intent to knock out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He swings as the goblin dodges.
Yeah.
Here's "You're not ready" in the back of his mind.
Oh, poor guy.
He just sighs defeatedly. He apparently used up all his good luck in that previous fight.
He was such a hero against that horrible ogre, and now this goblin is just like
this goblin down. He just was one of those inflated ego moments. That's all.
This goblin has dodged 2 attacks, sees that all of his friends are being gunned down basically as they flee, and he just puts his hands up and he goes, "I surrender, please." And that's his turn. Are you guys going to accept his surrender?
Yeah.
Yes, Channing will. Yeah. I mean, look at what happened to your buddies when they tried to fight. So, good option.
And flee.
He just looks to you and says, "I surrender. Yes, don't kill me."
So, what were you doing out here? She says in Goblin. Do you speak Common?
Yes, not as well as Goblin, but...
Okay. We'll speak in Goblin, and I'll translate.
Okay. On that corpse, you find a scimitar and a short bow, as well as a shield.
Get a collection of scimitars.
Scimitars.
he he looks to you and says, "Ah, we were sent out by the king to scout the area."
Like the king of goblins or someone else? Like, when you say the king, it's so many people are kings.
So many people.
King Grohl.
I don't know.
King Grohl sent me. Us. Ugh.
So like, what did he want you to investigate? Were you just like out here for no reason?
No, he said, keep an eye on the outskirts of the woods and report any activity.
Like, what kind of activity? Were you expecting something?
Activity from Phandelver people like you.
I don't believe you, because, like, why would he send us out for that? I feel like there's more to it.
You can make an insight check.
Yep, that I'm doing right now.
What are you hiding?
These guys all have scimitars as you rifle through their corpses, Archie. This goblin is very afraid of you, all of you. And yeah, they were just sent to scout the outer edge of the woods and report, it seems. Like, he doesn't seem to be lying to you. He doesn't want to piss you off. So he's, like, really concerned that you're not believing him.
Ask him what he's protecting.
I'm sure you heard her, because she had to, like, whisper across Odessa over to me.
Exactly what I did.
But what were you protecting in the woods?
We were... I mean... Yeah. He looks around a little panicked. He says, Castle!
Where?
Yeah, I can't tell you.
He smacks him in the face.
What if we were to...
You smack him doing 2 damage. Just, please, I can't tell you, I can't tell you, I can't tell you.
What if we were to offer
Goblin.
you protection?
You can't protect me. No one can.
You want to bet?
No, 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 no.
The lizard's doing the point to eyes, point to you. Fingers. The lizard fingers. Why can't we protect you? I know your
No.
common's bad, but Teller and Goblin if you need.
No one can protect us from the spider.
We can.
Are you working with the spider? What do you know about the spider? Because we are off to fight the spider.
Please, just let me go.
Not until you tell us about the spider.
Wait,
I can't tell you.
we offer you protection, but you'd rather just run off and fire yourself?
Yes, please just let me go. I'll never return, I promise.
Where are the other scout camps?
They're around the outskirts of the woods. All around. There's one to the north, one to the east.
Right. How many?
Ken looks around. As many as us.
Has the spider been, like, invading the, like, goblins?
Are you all scared of this spider?
He's looking around very nervously.
They're goblins.
Without any sort of insight check. The more you're asking about the spider, he is getting even more worried.
Have you seen any pink lights?
There's a spider in your brain.
You see them?
Yeah, every morning when I wake up, I see a pink light.
I've been
Do you
cured.
see it?
Oh no. You're not safe either.
Care to explain?
What you mean,
Yeah.
safe?
Lights. The spider's lights. Oh no. If you can see them, his eyes are already on you.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Means you got too many eyes.
How can a whole pack of goblins
Red
not take
spider.
on a tiny spider? I don't understand this.
Please, just let me go. I can speak no more.
Odessa, do you
Like-
have any
Or
questions?
you die.
Is he, like, looking through, like, can he see me because of this eyeball thing?
You see he doesn't want to respond to that question.
Do you have the same eyeball thing?
Um,
I said, yeah.
Just
He's
blink
like,
once. Blink once for yes.
Kind of blinks at you.
Thank you. Okay. It scares me too.
Please, just let me go.
Odessa, do you have anything to ask?
We need to know where this castle is, otherwise we have to.
Oh yeah. Where's the
Right.
castle?
You're gonna take us to this castle.
Oh, please. Give me intimidation checks. If you'd like to, Archie, you can do it with advantage. Yeah, he's
Channing?
scared enough.
Channing, I was going to say Channing's going to try the alternative, sweeter route, but he got him.
Yeah. He without he has the most defeated look you've ever seen on a goblin, as he slowly begins to walk in a direction. Says, "All right," like very, very like cowed.
Yeah, Archie keeps pace with him, doesn't let him get ahead at all.
And
Channing hop
as
skips on the other side next to him.
as you guys start walking, what's everyone's passive perception?
13.
13.
16. I'm 16 and Gargrim is 13.
16. Channing, you guys are walking, like you're kind of keeping an eye on him as he's not going very fast. He's like walking with a lot of trepidation as you're like he's leading you in a direction. And you start to see like small like slits breaking in his skin.
Oh no.
Guys. Hey, Archie, do you want to come back here with me and just let him kind of lead the way for a second? Please?
Archie sees it, right? Or no?
No, you don't notice it.
Oh, okay.
It's just small right now, so only
Right. And he keeps an eye on the goblin, but he, while looking at the goblin, he holds back with Channing.
Oh, she whispers. He's got the little slit thingies that Ogre had.
Should we just kill him?
you guys are like a little bit back from him.
He pulls
I
out
feel,
his scimitar.
yeah. Channing kind of looks at the goblin, who looks so defeated.
I'll make it.
And she looks to Archie, and she's like, I think he's already dead. Either way.
Yeah, Archie's gonna make hopefully a sneak attack.
Go ahead and roll an attack with advantage.
Oof.
That's his AC's 15. How are you killing him?
Clean decapitation. Decapitation!
You go to try and make a clean slice to take the head off, and you feel the blade kind of thud like a little hard against like the spine. It doesn't quite get all the way through as his head kind of like
Nearly
looks
hit this goblin.
What the Archie? What are you doing?
Head slowly turns unnaturally in your direction. Its little slits are opening, and a voice comes from it. The spider has many eyes. I'll see you all soon. And then the goblin slumps onto the floor.
Eesh. Well, that was disturbing, wasn't it?
Oh
Channing
my
just
god.
stares at that, and she just gets one of the same look that Odessa has, just that distant stare at the goblin.
Yard stare.
Yeah.
What was that for?
Well, spider
Archie.
possessed him. Now he's dead.
Archie, make a con save for me.
Or he tries to say that, and then whatever happens.
Yeah, you start to see it as you're walking away from the goblin, and you feel something like pinch onto your hand, like a bug bite, and you smack it. And you raise your hand, and you see that you crushed a little spider on your hand.
Oh, bloody hell. The spider's got me now. Now I'm nicked. Now
Oh!
I'm fucked.
Oh, hold on. She grabs a jar and she like scoops the dead spider into the jar. It's one spider.
Yeah, it's smeared and destroyed. It's very tiny. But you can slide what remains of its little goopy body into the jar. It's very small.
So, does Archie feel anything?
No,
Right.
spider
Well,
bite.
if you see me turn my fucking head around, go ahead and remove it for me.
Oh, no. Ew, no. I won't be doing any of
Channing kind of blinks back into reality, and she's like his body started to those little, like, spidery slits, they started to show, and I told Archie, and he took him out as cleanly as possible.
that. Oh.
It was very
poor
clean, was it?
goblin.
But you tried, though, and I appreciate that.
Well,
Right.
we're gonna have to go to Thunder Tree.
Looks like it.
It could just be like right in the woods. We could get lucky.
I mean, they were scouting nearby here, and it might be. We could try if you want. It seems like this is becoming an urgent matter. We need to deal with this spider.
I agree. I bet it's right here, points at map. But that's where we need to go, right there.
Right. So we go the exact opposite way. This way.
Were there any maps in any of the bodies?
No.
Oh. I mean, I know they're all from there, but, you know.
The only thing you find is a crudely drawn map of like the outskirts of the woods and like the Treewar Trail. Like it doesn't define anything beyond that. It's like it's what their orders were essentially. It kind of points in this general region.
Are there any signs of like frequently traveled trails or like recent footsteps or anything that might lead us into a direction?
Yeah, give me a survival check.
Okay.
What if we just walk in the direction that they were running?
Right. Sounds like a good plan.
You can kind of find some foot traffic leading northward, which was the way they were going.
Let's follow the Goblin Trail.
All right. You guys decide to head north, changing course. Well, not necessarily. Still in the general direction of Thunder
We're
Tree,
heading
but
towards
north towards the forest.
Yeah.
So, Dean. And for this, because you're tracking, I'm going to need survival checks for each hex, because you're trying to track the trail of these goblins.
One person or
Yeah, so
probably Archie.
pick a.
Archie Joe's
Yeah.
he's got the best.
Is anyone else
let me
proficient
see.
in survival?
No.
Oh,
let me
Odessa
look at
is.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So she will give you the help action, Archie, so you can roll with advantage.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, because you can give the help for a skill check if you have proficiency. So between you, Archie, and Odessa, you guys are able to keep on the trail. And you actually see it breaks this direction. So you begin to head this way.
All right.
All right.
Gotta find these gobos.
And then I need another survival check.
With advantage or?
Yeah, with advantage. And this will be your last hex for today's travel.
I assume this slows us down by tracking. Or is traveling slow now?
Well, you'd already traveled 3 anyway.
Oh, true.
So, 15. In this area, you think the trail heads further north, so you guys head northward. But you haven't located anything as of yet, and it's dark. You guys will have to break for camp, or create a camp, or you could push and continue to travel, but you risk exhaustion.
We should make camp.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Uh, you guys set up a camp. Give me a D20 roll. Archie. Let's get Archie. 16. You guys are okay. Nothing accosts you in the evening. And you get a long rest so you can recoup anything you spent. And Archie, give me a perception check. Channing, if you're still looking for it, give me a perception check. And Bobby as well, if you'd like to look for the light.
She's fine.
Channing, you still see it. Bobby, it's got to be gone now.
It's gotta be gone now. Okay.
And Archie, you don't see anything. You don't know what these ladies were even talking about.
Yeah, but back of his mind, that spider still bit him. He already knows he has it.
Nah, you just don't see anything yet. You guys break camp and give me another survival check. With advantage. 14. Yeah, you think you continue to follow it north.
One more?
Yep. 16. Here. With a 16, at this point, you realize you've lost the original trail you were on. You've gone by it, so you end up doubling back southward.
All right. No, we
So
bloody missed it.
But you can try again in this area. Okay. And you find the trail, or a trail that leads to the northeast. And you guys approach from the east a castle in the forest.
Man, we would have gone so far if we went all the way up to Thunder Tree.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Right. Let's squish this spider.
Hey, but like, let's not just rush into it.
All right. Let me describe for you what you see. You see a castle that has 7 crumbling towers of different sizes and heights, but the upper stories are all in varying states of collapse. A short flight of steps ascends to a terrace in front of the main entryway. Past the wreckage of a pair of sundered doors lies a shadowed hall. Round towers loom over the entranceway with arrow slits facing the terrace. And I'll get you guys over that map.
Archie's approaching stealthily. With the stealth.
If you guys are approaching stealthily, I'm going to get you guys onto the map here. So you guys kind of come up here. You see, like, there's a broken wall here on the northern end. You see the terrace down there. If you'd like to approach there, are you guys heading for the wall, or are you heading for the main entryway?
Is the wall climbable? Like the debris?
Yeah,
making it
you could definitely get up in there.
Yeah, that's where Archie would be heading.
I would be following Archie.
So, I'm going to move these guys back. Because as you guys are approaching up this wall, you are spotted. And we are going to roll some initiative. Get you guys up here.
11.
But Archie, you believe you are sneaking up currently as you approach here. It'll take, this difficult terrain to get up, but you can clamber up.
All right, sorry. Yeah, difficult terrain. He's clambering up.
Yeah, and as you are clambering up, you would have to get to here to get line of sight.
Okay, he gets up here then.
And then you see 4 hobgoblins sitting in here, kind of around a table playing cards, and they all kind of look at you. And you see they begin to reach. They see the rocks tumbling around, and they're pulling weapons.
He throws a fairy fire at all of them, real quick. Just pocket sand, and then he runs to the side. And
yes.
DC's 13. All right, so you're concentrating up on that.
Yeah.
Red is fairy fired. Blue is fairy fired. Oh no, blue saved. Green and orange are fairy fired. Oh, you know what that? I wanted that. There we go. As you and they kind of what? As you get up there.
And then he takes cover in this corner as much as he can. So I think that's all of his movement. So he went 10, 20. Is it? Hold on. Okay, so he could go around the corner, I think, if there's a way for him to go around the corner, if there's a platform.
Are you trying to go around here?
Yeah, to gain cover.
It is, let me double check. I believe it's a very tight squeeze.
Okay.
But let me look here. So that was room. Okay. Castle. You think you should be able to squeeze through, but it is also difficult terrain, and there's a bunch of storage crates and stuff in the way, so it's going to be hard to get through there as well.
Gotcha. If he has some movement too, and I don't know if he does, he would like to slide just back down a little bit under the field of vision.
Yeah, you could get to here,
okay.
For sure.
Okay, yeah, he does that then.
All right. Gargrim.
Alright, so you said it was difficult terrain going up?
There's 4 of them up there.
Gargrim grunts. Okay, so 5, 10, 15. He kind of goes right nearish where Archie is. He doesn't have just that javelin, huh? I guess he's gonna go with that javelin, and he can have a little bit of a ledge there where he can kind of maybe pull himself up a little bit and throw the javelin and then kind of go back down.
He'd have to move in here, and then he could do it. But
okay, but I can do that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's what he'll do. He'll kind of go up there, and then he'll go back down once he's done. So he'll throw the javelin at. Just go straight in front of him at green.
Okay.
And yeah.
24 will hit. 6 damage as he slings a javelin and starts to clamber back down.
And he's like, yes! And rages.
All right. This hobgoblin they're all getting up, and he kind of grabs his long sword that he's pulled out, and he saw 2, and he heard more voices, and he looks to the rest of them and says it in Goblin, so you guys do understand it, but he doesn't know that you know Goblin. He says, "Worthless sentries, I'm getting the others. Hold them off." He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. And you hear, "You worthless goblins! Why aren't you keeping an eye out? We're under attack!" And we're gonna roll some initiatives here. It'll be these two for now. Because they're the closest ones to respond. And he's going to spend his action dashing. And you hear more shouting. And you hear a lot of shouting now.
Great.
Shrieking and skittering
Mm-hmm.
of tiny gobbo hordes.
And these ones also enter the initiative. You guys have alerted the castle.
Great.
Alright, this goblin runs up to here. This one barks some orders in this room. This goblin's going to follow those orders. Bobby, an alarm has been raised. You hear a lot of movement on the inside of this castle, a lot of running through hallways, and you see Archie, having thrown a fairy fire, has slid back down some rocks. As Grimgar as well throws a javelin and slides back down, and they're like bunkered down in the stone waiting.
Oh no. Well, I'm gonna say they're enemies. 5, 10, 15, 20.
What gave you that idea?
Right. Make sure I'm correct. Need to come over here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Or is that 25? Is this climbing up difficult?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
25, so. And then I will throw at green. I'm gonna throw me a level 2 ice knife.
Alright, 15 to hit will miss. As it cracks against the wall behind him.
Okay.
But it would have only been 1 piercing damage anyway.
Love that.
And they all make the dex save. Let's see.
Why do you have a +0 to that damage? It's crazy.
It's just the way the spell works.
Oh, okay.
They all fail, so they all take 12. The ice knife explodes, killing all these hobgoblins.
Oh, I did my part. Slides back down.
Channing gives her a thumbs up.
I did. I think Archie's gonna be real proud of me.
This is what happens when you cast a spell, when we say to cast a spell. Good job.
Yeah, I think he's proud of me.
He's proud of you. Good job, girl.
Yes. It was the shower.
Mm-hmm. You're glistening. It's amazing what you could do when you can actually see through those locks.
Oh, God. That Pantene.
Goblin gets into the room here.
Oh my god. Oh, here we go.
And
Maybe it's Maybelline.
this one gets to here.
Oh no, guys, there's more.
And it fires a short bow through the narrow hall at Archie.
Fifteen
to hit.
Miss.
Goes wide. Channing, you're up.
Alright, so we can assume at this point, like, everybody's been alerted.
You assume a lot of people have been alerted.
Okay.
Everyone whose job it is to react to such things.
Yeah.
True.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm just gonna delete tokens off, by the way, to keep it clean.
Okay.
Channing is going to, yeah, alright. She's gonna climb up. That's right up to here. Maybe she really can't see. I guess she'll go there. She can see one guy from there. Okay. The guy that's down below, has he been hit at all? Have they all been hit down here?
None.
None? Okay.
None of them hit. Oh,
Okay.
I actually missed some goblins. Let me at them.
Hmm.
Mm. She's like, how do you feel about gobbling these nuts? And casts vicious mockery at him.
That is inappropriate, Channing. Oh my god.
What?
Talk
What?
about the JJ Jamboree.
Alright, on this guy right here.
Yeah, that guy.
Alright,
Oh, that was pretty good.
Wisdom
What'd you say?
saving.
I said that was pretty good.
When he fails, it takes 4 damage. Ah! What? Don't say that. That's mean.
I didn't expect it in this session.
5, 10, 15. You guys see a very familiar goblin kind of look around the corner and go, "Oh shit, it's them!" and starts to leave.
Does Archie see him?
Oh
Yeah, you
my
Yeah,
gosh.
he's gonna beeline towards that goblin as soon as it's his
She's
turn
like,
again.
look who it is. It's our friend.
It's Station 1 Gobbo.
Hey, we know him.
We know him.
We know
Yeah,
him.
you
He's our
guys
friend
see
from
Yemek.
school.
Yemek, he sees Archie through the door as well as Channing goes, "Ah, no, I gotta warn the boss," and he's gonna go this way. Yeah. And then he's gonna dash.
Who's the boss? Oh no.
Tony Danza.
What does this next token say? Goblin.
Goblin boss Archer.
Okay.
This one's gonna go.
And then Channing, let's see, because she is going to pop back down. Well, no, she's just going to stay right. Yeah, 'cause she can move back down, right?
Girl, you're like 2 past your turn.
It's fine.
Sorry, I definitely zoned for a second. No, she's fine. She'll stay right there.
I was like, wait. Reaction
One's gonna
mode.
go here,
No.
and is going to fire a shot at Archie. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
All right. What's the? Let me check something here. It'll just be the first one. So 3 damage. And everything that had Fairy Fire is dead anyway. So you probably want to drop that spell.
Yeah. He releases concentration on it as soon as all of the ops are dead.
All right. And he gets a second shot. So he's gonna take a second shot. Pew!
Oh. This is new
For
goblin.
another
First one
5
goes through
damage.
the shoulder, second one hits him right in the leg.
5
Oh.
damage.
This is not the knee.
This goblin.
I once knew a lad who took an arrow to the knee. Never walked the same after.
This one's gonna fire another shot at you, Archie.
A
21 to hit.
Yeah.
8 piercing. This
Archie, you're getting hit.
goblin's gonna go 5, 10. Spends its whole turn dashing up to here. This goblin's gonna go. Spends its whole turn dashing up to here. Odessa Surge. She's gonna go 5, 15, 25, 30 to get into here. Archie's been hit a bit. And is going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
It is but a flesh wound.
Heals you
Damn.
for 17.
Look at that healing.
Get some cover. Alright, this goblin.
Technically, he was below, like, eye level, but I could see how they could still hit him.
Yeah, they have the above ground vantage on you. It's actually not helpful to you.
They have the high ground.
They have the high ground! Don't try it!
He runs up to there. This one's gonna go Runs up to there. Archie, you're up.
Yeah, he's gonna beeline it straight towards the goblin that he recognized. So that's a 10 movement. Can he get through the barrels? Is that like extra?
It's
movement?
difficult terrain.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you see a room filled with the goblins, and you see no way to pursue Emek.
Without using an action, can I tell if any of these barrels are full of oil or anything flame-based?
Yeah, let me look, see what's in this room, and I'll tell you how easy it would be to spot. Give me a sec. Storeroom.
If it saves effort, he doesn't actually have anything to light fire anyway, so don't worry about it.
The answer is no.
Okay. Well, shit. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 bloody fucking goblins in here. And he's gonna take 2 swipes at the first one in front of him.
Okay. Oh no.
Swinging it.
You miss both counts. It's gonna ducks out of your shots.
Oh no.
He retreats.
All right, it's gonna take a swipe at you on your way out with a sword. Oh no, he had his bow out, so you're good.
I was gonna say it's better than taking 5 shots afterwards.
Right.
Any more movement?
No, not out of that.
All right, this one's gonna go. Runs around here. This goblin. It's up to there. This goblin. It's up to there. Gargan.
Get in there.
Shoot, he sees the goblin boss coming from that way. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, he starts having flashbacks to the last time you guys were in a small hallway.
Yeah, he's has like a little tiny eyebrow twitch going on. He is actually gonna back down here. 5, 10, 15, 20.
And he finds a bunch more goblins coming this direction.
He's he yells up to the group. He's like, "There's a shit more up here."
Thank you.
He is going to swing his warhammer at the goblin boss archer, whoever that is, right there, and he is raging, but it's not reckless.
Not going reckless? Are you sure?
No, because they're all going to attack him, and doesn't he have disadvantage on the attacks, right?
They have advantage on him.
Yeah,
they have advantage on him. Yeah. So I'm gonna not let them have advantage on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, this goblin 5, 10 runs into this room. He's
No,
got
thank you.
3 potential targets. Swings at the paladin. Misses off the shield. All right, this hobgoblin did his job. 5. It's up to here. It's gonna dash back in. He dashes back in and sees all of his like ice splattered friends. He goes, is like runs into the combat, pissed off. But that's his turn. All right, Yeg. You guys can't quite make it out, but there's some sort of conversation going on. And Yeg is gonna go. Actually, I have to roll a check here for Yemek. Let's try a little charisma check for Yemek. Okay.
Oh no, Emek has Riz.
technically has 0 riz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has 0 riz.
Just like me.
With bow.
You should have named your character Archibald Butcher.
Oh.
This one gets up to here. Still got sight on you. Archie's gonna take 2 shots.
21 will hit.
8 damage. This goblin, 5, 10. It's gonna rush up to here. Keep that to targets. Swings at the sword or the wizard. Misses. This goblin's gonna find.
What
He
pathetic
pulls up-
use of a scimitar?
Takes his little bow out and has got 4 potential targets. Shoots at the wizard.
Ow. Wham.
14 to hit.
Shield.
All right.
No.
And it is your turn, Bobby.
Hold on, let me take that.
And I'll start throwing some marks on these guys because there's a lot of them.
Alright, well, Lamp is with Homeboy. So, he's gonna rear his chest up. Fire, yes. And that's 15 feet, so it would hit all 4 of them. Or just 4 of them.
Yeah. Alright, so they all have to make Dex
Dex.
saves. Okay. 2 from the bosses. 1, 2. 2 from the regular. 1, 2.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, they all fail, so they all take 10. So these 2 regular goblins die outright.
Virtual high five, Lamp. You're doing your little dragon thing. But you're a lizard, remember that, okay?
I mean, Leroy
Alright.
started as a snake. Just saying.
This is just a
Anything
familiar.
else on your turn, Bobby?
Is it though?
No, I don't have a... No.
Alright. So we got 5, 10 into here. Actually, no. He's gonna stay where he's at and fire at Archie. Well, it's like he's already got a target. Why would he move? That'll miss. This goblin clambers up onto the barrels and is gonna try and stab you, Archie. That's a crit.
24 will hit, yeah.
So that is 12 damage. It's like this goblin kind of scrambles up on these crates and barrels and just kind of stabs you real hard.
Motherfuck!
Channing.
Alright. Channing suddenly finds herself surrounded. The first thing she's gonna do is, as a bonus action, she's gonna use her Celestial Revelation, her Necrotic Shroud. I can't speak. I'm gonna put it on there.
Necrotic.
Yeah.
Searing light for
So it's just the Necrotic Shroud bone on the bottom. You can choose between.
your eyes were looking over. Okay, creatures other than you and your allies must succeed a charisma save DC 8 plus your charisma. What's your charisma?
My charisma is +5.
So it'll be DC 15 total. Okay. Or be frightened. So everything within 10 feet. 2. So that'll be everything in that room and the goblin that is stabbing through the wall at Archie.
Yeah.
So Hobgoblin fails. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4 regular goblins. Okay. They are all frightened.
Okay.
So they will have disadvantage
And then
until the end of your next turn. Got it.
she is going to do her favorite thing in the world and do her shatter.
Drop it in that room.
Just the people in front of her. So that should be, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll the spill here, and I'll see if their saves matter.
Yeah.
They do. All right, so con saves from 3 regular goblins and a hobgoblin.
And does it have disadvantage because they're frightened?
That's for attack rolls.
Attack rolls, okay. I couldn't remember.
Hobgoblin succeeds, and regular goblins 1, 2, 3. This one succeeds, so only takes 4. This one fails and dies. This one fails and dies. Hobgoblin succeeded and only takes 4. All right. Anything else?
That's all?
All right. Yimik's turn. You hear a door close. Just gonna make another charisma check. Alright, I'm going to do a quick insight check here for some... Alright, they enter the initiative.
Oh boy.
As they have been tricked by Yimik. This little shit. Alright, which means I have to reorder here, jump back down through the order.
Should have killed them when we had a chance.
Mm-hmm.
You really should have. Alright. Alright, this hobgoblin. Dashes all the way to here. Odessa's turn. She is going to bonus action give Archie 10 hit points. And then she's going to swing her sword at the hobgoblin.
Hobgoblino. Good old Hoblino.
Stabs him in the chest and kills him. And
Get fucking wrecked.
yeah, she's going to try and block this door for you guys. Alright, this goblin runs up to the now blocked door. Swings a scimitar. Connects for 6 damage. Ooh. Alright. This one's going to come up here. Fire its bow at her. Holy shit, connects for 5. Alright. Goblins are deaths by 1,000 cuts. This one's also going to fire at her. Oh my god. 6 more damage.
1,000 Legos in a dark room.
This one is going to run up. I'm going to do a quick intelligence check to see if it understands that the lizard's the one that belched the fire and not the dwarf.
Not at all. That dwarf has some fire breath.
I'm going to give
definitely
it...
posturing like
I'm
he
gonna...
did. Get like he.
Right.
He did posture. That's right.
He's posturing like he did it.
So, 2 things can happen here. You can either make it a 50-50 shot, and I'll roll a 50-50 shot, or if you want, you might be able to make the DC higher if Gargrim does a good performance check.
I'm gonna do a performance check.
Alright, have Gargrim roll performance, and that whatever he rolls is the DC for their intelligence check.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay,
All
11.
right.
A little better odds than 50-50.
Oh, come on.
Come on, be stupid.
Here
They
we go.
stupid. Yes! They're stupid!
Squints and tries to stab Gargrim twice.
Gargrim just like flexes.
You idiot, we all have swords!
And I think that is his AC, yeah.
13?
So that'll hit
Okay.
for 3, I guess, because it'd be half to...
It's the 8 damage, so 4 for the first
Oh,
one.
I didn't see the first one.
And the second one will be 2. So
what's
total
his
6
AC?
damage.
Okay. It's 813.
Oh, damn! I thought he was higher.
Mm-mm.
Alright, Archie.
Right, time to die. And he is going to swing at the one that's stabbing him through the wall twice.
Yeah. The second one does connect.
The second one would have been his light weapon bonus action, so only count the dice.
Only the dice. Why not? Okay, so that'll be only 1 damage. Let me check something.
He's going to back off of that after that. And then one more if he's able to. Yeah, it should only be 20 if that's difficult terrain.
Alright. This goblin, 5, 10, 15, 20. Gets up here, is going to swing at Grim.
That hits.
So 3 more damage to him. This one is going to make the same intelligence check against the 11.
Oh.
He goes, wait a minute. It's the lizard!
Puffs out
He's
chest.
gonna try and stab the lizard.
Now,
Oh, man, no.
can he get like half cover because he's on guard like Grim's
I'll give
shoulder?
it cover. What's the AC of the lizard?
Oh, man, the lizard is... Hold on. It's so low. 10.
Alright, I'll say he's got half cover, so I think that's 12. Or 3 more AC, so 13.
Okay.
So he stayed at 13. So here comes... He's got 2 swings.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright. So
He's got
manages
8 health.
to... 8 health? Oh, he's 8.
Yeah. 2, 1... Oh, no. Sorry. 1d4. He has 4 health. He's dead. I thought it said 2d4. 1d4.
No, roll a d4. Roll a d4. See how much health he's got. Because it would only be 3 points of damage. If you roll 4... No, he's done.
He's done.
Gargrim just looks at him on his shoulder and then looks to the goblins and shrugs.
Yeah, Gargoyle doesn't care.
And the goblin stabs him for 2 more damage.
Ay, ay.
And it is Gargrim's turn.
Okay. Alright, if he uses his... Is this goblin bigger than Gargrim?
Goblins and dwarves are usually
no.
the same, right?
Yeah, the goblins are small.
Well, because I'm gonna do... He's gonna swing at him with his warhammer. And then...
Which one?
The blue archer.
Okay. That hits.
And then, can he use the push portion of it? Like, can he knock him back?
Yeah, what's the save? It's a strength save, right?
It doesn't say, just if you hit a... yeah, it doesn't say.
Here's when you hit a creature with Warhammer. Oh, yeah, okay. 5, 10. So it goes back 10 feet.
Okay. Even though it's a freaking archer, so, But...
It goes back 10 feet. It's like, thanks! As
like,
it holds his
thanks,
bow.
bitch! And I think that's it. All he's got. Yeah.
Alright. This one's turn. It's got a traffic jam up there, so he's gonna go the other way. 5. It's up here. So Gargrim sees... He's up on the ledge here. I'm just gonna put him there so he can see. But this goblin's peering down over the ledge and starts firing at him. With 2 more short bows.
Ugh.
So it'll be only 1 damage on the first one. No, it was 2 19s. And then the second one will be 3 damage, so he's down to 30 health.
Okay.
Alright, this hobgoblin. Okay, this goblin is afraid, so he takes a cowardly swing at the wizard. So
the
at
wizard.
disadvantage. That'll miss. This one's gonna fire 2 shots at Odessa. Hits with the first one, so 4 damage. Whittling her down. Bobby, you're up.
All right. I can't see him, so therefore he can't see me. Like, I just noticed there was a guy there when I went to go behind the wall.
Oh, shoot. He would have been here. I'm sorry. You should be able to see him.
All right. So he would take an opportunity if I moved.
Yeah, he's been swinging at you.
Well, that was that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Guy over there. So then magic missile doesn't take effect of that. So I'm going to. I don't remember if that was the one that.
Yeah, you see quite a few goblins, so you can split them up if you wanted to.
I just don't remember who took damage. I'm going to do 2 on this guy just to be safe. So 2.
4 plus 2.
Do special. 2 on red. And then the rest will be on the goblin. It's just 1 more, so the other one will be on him.
So roll a d4 plus 1. Nice. 9 damage. Yeah, the first 2 just knock the first one down, and then the other dart hits the other archer.
And then I will, now that he's gone, 5, 10, 15, and be done.
Alright, this goblin... 8, 5, 10. It's gonna fire out of this, that's all you can do. Oh my god, yeah, 3 damage.
Whittle.
The AC means nothing! Channing.
Has Odessa, has she used much of her healing?
She used 10 points on Archie.
Okay.
She's only got 15 on lay on hands, so she's only had 5 left.
Okay.
She's just like holding the door. There's like arrows flying through, and you see like she's got the shield up, and like arrows are getting through and like hitting her in the shoulder.
Yeah. All right. Channing is going to come over here, and she's going to use healing hands on her.
Ooh.
It was a big 3.
Every little bit helps.
And then she is going to...
that would be your action.
Yeah, that'll be the action. And then as a bonus action, she's going to... As she touched her, she's like, hold the door. And then...
No, that's awful. I don't like how that hit.
She'll give her a bardic, and then she'll use her bardic thingy-majiggies to attack, do an unarmed strike on the guy over here. Come on, there you go, click. Hold the door.
You punch this guy square in the head. He looks really fucked up. He's like,
And that's all she does.
Alright, and he retaliates by swinging his sword at you. 14.
She does a split and completely avoids it.
Well, that was over the top.
Yep.
And he's no longer afraid of you because your turn ended. This one, gets to there. This one's gonna go find. Let's see here. Alright. So it's only got one target, so keep firing at the paladin. Pew pew. Pew pew. Another hit for 7. Yemik. Go ahead and close that door. And Yemik exits the initiative.
Pussy.
He's in boss material.
Mm-hmm.
These hobgoblins are having to reopen all the doors he closed.
Aww. Why are you doing that, boss?
Alright, Odessa, she's just gonna plant her feet and heal herself to stay here and block. Because it's the best thing she can do for the moment. 12 healing. What's her channel divinity? That's right, sacred weapon, but that doesn't matter right now. She's trying to just stay alive. This goblin's gonna swing at her. Misses. This goblin. Let's get out of the traffic jam. 5, 10. Runs up to here. This one's going to fire at her. Misses. The one that Gargrim knocked back fires its bow twice at him. Pew, pew. So, a total of 5 damage between those 2 hits.
Thank goodness for rage.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. He's right.
Archie, you're up.
He looks back at Archie. He's like, "Kill him, please."
Yeah, he's gonna come up and swing at this guy.
I'm on the
Twice.
line.
Oh man, Archie.
Archie, could you
These dice rolls
you
really
swing?
suck tonight.
They're not on your favor.
No,
Oh.
not at all.
Put them in the moonlight.
He's got
It's
good,
one of those
he's got a good
goblin
plus 2.
scimitars,
He's got
isn't it?
fucking plus
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, we haven't rolled like above a 10.
Yeah, this fight's not been good for you.
Are you anything else on your turn?
No.
Alright, this goblin's gonna swing at you. 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Okay, he misses. This one's gonna stab at Gargrim twice. You just go down.
Yeah.
So 4 and 2, so 6 more damage. They're gonna get him eventually.
Just whittle.
It's Gargrim's turn.
Whittle while you work.
He's gonna swing at the one that's directly to the left of him.
That'll hit. This guy right here.
Yeah.
He is pasted. Block.
Bye.
Pasted. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And can I see in his inventory? That's all.
Alright. Yeg is going to fire. Well, he's actually got a couple targets. Let's see. Gargrim's a fucking pincushion now. You know, he's gonna take one shot at each of you. First one's gonna be at Archie, second's at Gargrim. Archie, Gargrim.
13 misses. Or, no, sorry, 23 hits.
The 13
3
hits.
damage.
Okay.
3. When it's halved, it's 3 more damage to Gargrim. Just. Alright, this hobgoblin. Where's this one at? It's in there. Lupo, where you at, Lupo? So you take 2 shots at Odessa. Hits with the first one for 7. Yeah, it's just madness of like arrows flying everywhere.
Damn, for real. Okay, perfect. I can see. I can see him fully now. Oh,
yeah, Bobby.
okay. Did I mislook at that? I'm going to throw Ice Knife at this homeboy. Bang
Okay.
for my buck.
Two piercing damage. Hits him. And then they all make dex saves. Well, this guy just straight up dies regardless. Ah!
Good, I like that.
The others have to make a dex save, so that's 1, 2, 3 regular goblins. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 bosses. 1, 2. This one fails and also dies.
Cool.
This one fails but is still alive. This one succeeds and takes only 2. This one succeeds, only takes 2. This one fails, it takes 5. It's a large explosion of ice, and 2 of the goblins are scattered by the explosion.
2 less whomping on Odessa.
Alright. Anything else, Bobby?
I am going to move out of that archer's line of sight. Yes, I am.
Alright, Channing.
I go up here. Alright, she is going to...
So one thing about places like these, it's like, I mean, they're gonna warn their buddies.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Under attack.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like all the fights turn into like you getting like pincered in some hallway.
yes, but it's also in our favor, at least for me, because now they're grouped up finally.
Yeah.
So it works out, but it also sucks.
Channing is gonna cast her... I'm torn. She's gonna cast Shatter on them. She's gonna put it on the goblin boss in there, so it should get all 3 of them, or all 4 of them actually.
Yeah.
Will that get Odessa in it though?
No, you can aim it to where it won't.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll that spell. We'll see if any of the saves matter for the little ones. It will. This one dies outright from the explosion. And as you shatter this room, by the way, I'll tell you what kind of spills out of the crates and shit as they explode.
Oops.
You dump a shatter in there, and it appears several of these are like casks of some sort of liquor, as they all just burst and like go all over the floor. You see a suit of chainmail, a short sword, a heavy crossbow, and a long sword goes scattering around the room. You briefly... Odessa recognizes this equipment as it goes flying around the room. So you don't. But she does.
Well, if it's plate and stuff like that, then, she should be able to pick it up later.
This is a con save from the 2 bosses.
We found Cap's armor.
Right.
You actually found Sildar's armor.
So 2 of them fail and 1 of them passes.
Okay, this goblin dies from the explosion. This one takes 4 damage, and this one takes 9. And is looking pretty hurt.
And then she's going to... Oops, that's not what I want to do. Gonna duck out of line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright, this goblin 5. Runs up into here. This one's right behind him.
There's fucking more. Holy shit.
He's gonna squeeze through into here.
Oh, hello.
Oh, go away.
Because these 2 spellcasters are a problem. He needs to try and get rid of you guys.
What do you mean?
It goes for Channing. He's gonna take 2 swings.
Not the problem. You're the problem.
It was all Channing.
She bends and does another split.
Dodge, duck, dip, diving, dodge.
Yes, pretty much, yeah.
Love it.
This hobgoblin rushes in. Odessa sees all Sildar shit go flying. She goes, "Oh great, there's more." She's gonna step into the breach and swing at. She'll swing at this guy, and she will use one of her channel divinities. So you watch as her sword alights with radiant light as she swings.
Sweet.
And
Oh,
this
God.
adds +4 to her swing, so it's 18 to hit. So it's 5 damage. She's gonna hold on to her spell slots though. And I believe her longsword means as it has to attack her as disadvantage. All right. This goblin's gonna move on up. Let's get to targets. Archie, you want to be 1 or 2 there, Archie?
1.
Gargrim is misses actually for once.
Woo!
This guy's still living on 1 HP. This guy who got knocked back by Gargrim's gonna knock 2 more arrows at him.
Oh, jeez. Second one hits.
All right, 2 more damage. Gargrim's down to 14.
Jesus.
We're gonna get him, boys. Archie, you're up. I believe in you.
All right, Archie's gonna cunning action disengage from this guy.
Okay.
Just back to here, and then he's going to shoot this guy with his short bow. Should be with advantage because Gargrim's right next to him.
It wouldn't be with advantage, but you get sneak if you hit.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Total of 10 damage. Yeah, you skewer this guy.
Whoop, whoop. That'll be it.
That's what the problem was, Archie. You weren't firing your dang bow. You need to get out of melee.
Yeah.
You're an archer.
You're an Archie.
You're not Archie.
Two Centaur swings at Gargrim. So 6 more damage. Gargrim is
Jesus.
Oh,
hanging
man.
on. It is his turn.
Oh my god. Who looks more hurt, red or orange? Or do they?
Orange just got here, so red for sure.
Alright, red is gonna get swung at then.
Red's gonna get these hands then.
Get
Swung.
these hands, bitch.
It is the 2-handed damage, but thankfully that is enough. As he flattens.
Catch these hands.
It's like Gargrim is like blood everywhere, arrows sticking out his body. He's like snapping them off and swinging violently.
He's a tough ass. Yeah, that's all he can do.
His
All right,
eyes are
Gargrim.
completely whited over. And he's
Gonna try and send you to the Shadow Realm. Here we go. Tell your son we killed him when he was gone.
No!
It's 2 damage from the first arrow. The second arrow is a crit.
Oh my god.
So that'll be 5. Only 5 when it's rounded down. So he's got 1 hit point.
He's holding in there.
Wow.
Oh god. This hobgoblin runs in the room. Is gonna swing at Odessa with longsword. Misses. Lupo, where you at? Lupo is gonna take a couple of stabs at her. Hits her for 7. Bobby.
Alright.
It's pandemonium out here, Bobby.
I don't know. This guy's up in my biznet, so I'm just gonna shocking grasp him.
You grab Goblin these nuts, she said.
So much.
That's my first. I don't know you.
Oh my god.
I don't know you. Oh, he's still up, but you can get away from him now, I
Yes,
believe.
thank God, yes. Can't take out attack of opportunity. 5, 10. If I wanna no. 5, 10, 15. This'll do.
Okay. Janet.
Alright, so is this guy, is he incapacitated now? Like, if I move, he can't take an opportunity at me?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
So
cannot
she
take
is-
attacks of opportunity.
He's on, he's like kind of seizing up right now.
Alright, so she's gonna go down to Gargrim and cast Cure Wounds on him.
I almost had him. 15 health.
I almost had him. You did, you whittled.
And then she's going to she's like you can't die on me, and she'll give him a bardic and then punch at Orange.
Alright, send that punch. I just love the idea of like inspiring someone by punching someone in the face.
Right?
Unfortunately, that one
Quite inspiring sometimes.
Alright, this hobgoblin's gonna swing his sword. Now Odessa and miss with a 5. Or wait. No, okay. This one filters into the room. Misses. This guy just got shocked by you. He's gonna run up to you.
Oh,
Bobby.
sir. No.
My nuts! As he swings his sword.
Fucking A. Oh.
18 and a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
So a total of 12 damage.
Oh, okay.
He jumps you for half your health.
Shield is not gonna help me from that, so not even worth it.
Alright, this hobgoblin's gonna swing at... well, someone just came and healed this guy.
What a bitch.
Yeah, no, he's gonna keep trying to kill this guy. He drops his shield. He's gonna go 2 hands on this.
Okay. Fisticuffs, got it.
And he misses bad.
No.
Alright, this is gonna go ahead and swing at the one she's been working on. The sword gets an extra +4 to hit. So that's +4. That will hit. 5 damage. Alright. This one's gonna take 2 shots at Gargrim. It's the one that still has 1 hit point. Pew pew.
Miss.
It misses twice. Nice. Archie. As the hobgoblin kind of gets away, he's like, move, you idiot!
Archie's gonna give himself a steady aim. Use his bonus action to do that, and
Alright.
he's gonna shoot Orange.
Alright. Take that advantage. The arrow flies straight through this guy's throat.
Nice.
Good
Killed him.
stuff. That'll be his turn.
Alright, Gargrim.
Well, Gargrim's gonna rush up to Blue. We meet again.
Good stuff. Yeah, smash
We
it.
meet again. And he's good.
Yeah, just
Yes.
Like,
No
bangs the
trouble.
hammer down, like,
Full blood rage.
straight full bludgeoning on his skull.
Get it, girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
He hears a begrudging approval from his father. Nice strike, lad.
And that's it for him.
Alright, Yag, who's up on this ledge, just keeps firing at Gargrim.
Because why not?
He's like, die, die, die! Hits
16
for-
hits.
So it'll be damage.
You're doing it.
That'll be 1 damage. That'll be damage.
He's
Damn.
like, fuck this, and he jumps down and he pulls his blades out. He's ready to go. Alright, this guy's gonna swing at Odessa. That'll hit for 9. This guy's got 2 attacks for her. Six more damage. Okay. She's holding on by a thread. Bobby.
Wait, who's holding on? Is Odessa?
Odessa.
Yeah.
She's being attacked by 4 guys.
I just can't see it from where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Alright, shocking grass to this guy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that hit.
Roll your damage.
8. Okay, thank God. Can I hand something off as a bonus action, or does it have to be an action?
To someone who's in the middle of fighting 4 people, I would say that's an action.
That's an action. Damn. Oh, fuck. Okay. Can't really help her, so I'll just come up behind her. For now. Or, no, I want her to be able to get away if she's able to.
I block the door and I say, "Good luck."
I am
idiot."
close his door. Hi. No, I'm just gonna stay put.
Okay, Jenny.
Channing looks to Archie and Grim, and she's like, "They've got it." So she goes back in. Is that door shut? Did you shut the door?
No.
Okay. 5. So she's gonna. I was just like, "Oh my god,
She's dead.
she's
Leave
gonna
her. Just leave her.
She's
God,
gonna
please
cure
help.
wounds on her."
Oh,
Good enough. Thank you.
And do I want to do anything else? Is she able to like reach into her space and punch someone and then go back? Would that get an attack of opportunity if I do?
They all would, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
you'd
okay.
technically be entering that space and then leaving.
Okay. Yeah, she's just gonna. That'll be it for right now. She'll just
Alright.
kind of back out of sight.
Someone's gonna keep trying to break down the door here. Misses. Same with this one. Also misses. Alright, let's try and take one out of the field here. Come on.
come on.
And it's gonna hit. There we go. She gets rid of that one. Just kind of stabs him in the chest and slunks him off the blade. She's pretty battered and beaten herself. Archie, you're up.
All right. How bloody is this one that Gargrim's facing off with?
Untouched. He came down like a fucking champion to come kill Gargrim.
All right. Can I retcon that 5 feet of movement that I took?
You may.
All right. He's gonna steady aim himself and short bow. That guy.
All right, send it.
Was that? I think that was a crit, so it doesn't matter.
Is that a crit?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crit.
All right. So let me do a little quick math here. So that is 9 plus 12.
It does suck
is...
that it's not red.
All right. So
anymore.
how do you? So as this thing's like coming down to go at Gargrim, how do you like annihilate this guy?
Would be really sweet if he caught him in the air, like as he's coming down.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
steady aiming at like tracing him down and then shoots him and gets him in the forehead.
This goblin's like. He's thinking like the Shadow of Mordor. He's jumping down,
Right.
2 blades, like ready to dive like into Gargrim's chest to try and like kill him. And as he's coming down, you just take that perfect shot and you knock him out of the air. He's just
Yeah.
Falls flat right in front of Gargrim.
Like the last Gimli moment.
Gargrim's like, I had that one.
He's like, "What's up, bro?"
It still only counts as one.
Oh, it's gonna be the relationship that they have. I'm gonna have to tell him about that. Alright, well, now that there's a bloodied corpse in front of him, and he's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, and then I think that's all he can do.
I think he could use his bonus to maintain his rage, right?
Yeah. I think, let me double check it. Bonus section.
He doesn't like have a crossbow or anything he can shoot. Keep it going.
He's got the javelin that I could theoretically say is right in front of him, but that would probably be an action to pick it up.
Well, he picked up a ton of javelins last time.
Yeah, I did.
That's true. He did. I forgot.
That was his
So yeah,
one.
he'll use the javelin. He can see. He'll go after Red.
Yeah. Does he want to go reckless for this one?
Yes.
All right. Roll
So I'll do
advantage.
advantage.
Nope. That is a miss,
That's a
unfortunately.
miss. Okay. Well, he tried. He was a little breathless from all the running up there.
This one swings at Odessa. Critical miss. Bobby, you guys are down to the last 3 hobgoblins.
Good shit.
This is like when you're in Baldur's Gate and the like combat thing like goes on forever.
It's like the big thing, yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
3 years later.
What's the smartest thing to do here?
You guys are doing great. I was really worried about this castle. I'm still am, but
At 12?
you guys are doing great.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. Stand on top of her. I'm like stand in front of her, aiming at blue and red, and thunder wave at him.
Okay,
So con 15 save.
you got it.
You destroy the rest of the room?
Are
They
you
both
fucking
succeed.
kidding me? Do they still take the 3 or no?
They take half.
Okay, and then I.
Do you want to leave or just step fully into the room at this point? You're going to take 3 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, these barrels are destroyed behind me, right? Oh no, that would be attack. Oh, I can't move. Can you move me? Can you go ahead and just move me?
Where do you want to be here?
Yep. Oh wait, I don't take any. And
You cast the spell and you like meekly move into the center of the room, like hiya.
I didn't do very good on that one. Oops.
Chatting. You just saw the wizard run into the middle of a room filled with enemies.
I was trying to be really cool and go hiya, and it didn't work.
Like none of that was a good idea.
No.
She's gonna come around this way. Channing is going to attack green.
That misses.
Yeah. And then bonus action healing word on Odessa.
11, nice. She'll take it.
Yep. And that's all she's got.
Alright, this hobgoblin is swinging at her. Misses. This hobgoblin now has 3 potential targets that have all filtered into the room. It swings at the paladin, though. Misses. And she will swing at one of the ones you've already hit. There we go. Oh yeah, that'll hit. For only 4 damage, unfortunately. It's falling really low on her damage. Archie, you're up.
Alrighty. That's 20, 30. This door's open. I can see blue from here. Can I make a shot at him?
Oh yeah. $17. He still has his shield, so that unfortunately misses.
Right. That'll be it.
Alright, Gargrim. Yeah, they got an 18 AC when they have their shield.
Big AC.
He's gonna
Not particularly strong, but big AC.
He's gonna come over here. And he's going.
He could get into the room here, but he wouldn't be able to push past the.
Oh, that's okay. So he can come around this way. So he was there 5, 10. Can he fit right there? Like that?
Like here.
Right there? Okay. And he's gonna swing at green.
You going reckless?
Yes.
There we go. Roll those additional 2d6. Smashes this one into the ground. Ugh.
He like. Ugh. And that's it. Actually, he'll use the rest. Can he use the rest to fill into the spot?
Yeah, you can move it.
Yeah. Okay.
Swings the wizard. Whew.
Nice.
You're up, Bobby.
All right, I'm going to shocking grasp blue.
All right. That hits.
Dice, so I can.
As he dies.
Out of the way so homeboy can come down when he is ready. I'm done.
Jan.
Cannion's gonna be that homeboy
Okay.
to move in. Yeah. And she is going to... kick at him, whatever.
13 misses.
Mm.
He blocks your foot with his shield.
She's like, oh!
That's
What are you
my
doing?
ankle.
Alright, he's got 3 lovely ladies to swing at. He swings the paladin. Alright,
Good,
here we go.
good.
He misses.
You've worked so hard on her. Why change?
And that's plus another 4 to hit from her channel divinity. So that'll be 7 damage. Ooh, he's barely hanging on. Archie, you're up.
How'd you get in here?
Alrighty. It's gonna 5, 10, 15,
We're counting on you, Archie.
20. And he's gonna swing twice at red.
Goodness, it's here.
Nope.
You just gotta stick with the range attacks.
I couldn't see him through the door.
Alright. Gargrim. If you want to get on these destroyed crates over here, you can get in melee.
Okay.
I did that. I destroyed those. Oh no,
Good
the
job.
shatter might have.
He's gonna recklessly attack.
Misses. This guy's
Oh,
like just dodging
shit.
over. You guys like
Oh my
blocking
God.
the shield. Bobby.
He is
Oh my
the chosen one!
He
I
is.
got you guys!
Oh, 1 hit point in a dream.
3! Or 3, sorry. I know I hit him, but 3
Alright.
damage.
You how do you finish off this last one?
I grab his head and just in between my hands shock like his brain and go, it's gonna be alright, just die.
You see this psychotic thing as like your hands are like gripped on his head. He's like just gets fried and is
Just
killed.
die.
As you guys stand in this absolute scene of carnage, where there are dead goblins and hobgoblins strewn all over the place. Some of them turn to ice and shatter, and others broken to bits by concussive force. Others just straight up eviscerated. And this guy who's smoldering on the ground from the freshly laid hands of a shocking grasp on his face. It is a fucking horror show in this area.
Wipes hands. Yep, we're good.
I could definitely use the prestidigitation. I've got blood everywhere.
Right.
Everywhere.
Where the hell did Emic go? That
Oh, he's gonna
motherfucker
die.
needs to die. Releasing all of those poor innocent goblins on us, steps over dead bodies. Where are you?
You shout, "Where are you?" as you shout into the seemingly now empty halls of Cragmaw Castle. We will pick up from there next time. I'm just a bad person. I'm not very nice.
And he can also be the nicest guy. It's scary.
Yeah, it depends on how I feel about you.
She said we'll talk about it later, aka once we're done with the campaign.
Oh, so I get to keep my armpit hair? Dude,
You can
I got ropes. Let's go.
use it as methods to grapple people from.
I am ladder gal. I am armpit ladder gal.
Ew, this is so gross.
The vampire. Oh my god. I wanted to make something cool reference and now I ruined it.
Isn't it like that thing that I can't think of? And God,
Yeah,
I just want to struggle
Tuna's
and
movie.
vamp for a
Hold
while.
on,
And
it's happening.
oh God, oh Jesus, oh God.
I'm fucking
looks
it
so
up. I'm fucking
stupid.
it up.
Everyone's looking at me now. They're expecting me to have it. Oh
Mila
God.
Kunis vampire movie.
As long as I hold on before I sound stupid again. Google.com. A Jewel Osco. As long as I never have to see another Jewel Osco, I'm fine. I'll go to Chicago.
What's a Julaska?
Jewel Osco is Chicago's main grocery store.
Jewel Osco.
Yes.
Jewel. I thought I heard it as like, yeah,
Hey,
G-J-U-L.
Gelasco.
Hey,
Yeah, like a
Gelasco!
Yeah.
Fucking
I was like, hey.
Gelasco!
We gotta go down to Gelasco and get ourselves like a turkey or something. I don't know.
We're like deep dish pizza.
You gotta get that
Dude.
deep dish. Hey.
I hear toast in the background. Don't split the party.
Right?
Shit.
Fucking
God.
lunatic.
You wanted this.
Uh,
Oh no, just kidding.